Hello guys. I did not schedule this stream in, despite actually wanting to do that, so probably take a little bit for some people to join in here. But hey ho, we got a job to do. We got a Messiah trophy to try and go after, which I'm a little bit frightened about. And for good reason. This is a painful trophy. Oh, wait for some people to join in. Usually, as I said, I schedule this stuff. Just want to make sure that we're getting people in. Yeah, this is going to be brutal, guys. Hey Julia, hey William, welcome in, guys. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Just I didn't schedule the stream today, so I'm this is a little bit impromptu. I knew I was gonna stream, but basically based on what we're doing today, I need to get started as soon as possible and get a good attempt or two in today. So we'll see. We will see. How are you guys doing today? More importantly, me chatting about me the whole time. How are you guys doing? Good to see people. People are flowing in. We've also got 10 people in here at the moment. Nice to see you all. Whether you're chatters or not chatters, nice to see you. Let me move back on over to my thing. Pretty good. Good to hear, Julia. Good to hear. So we'll get cracking and people will join in. What we're doing today? Saint and Messiah, Outlast 2. Finish the game on insane mode and finish the game in insane mode without reloading the camera battery. So if you guys don't know, insane mode on Outlast 2 is the nightmare mode that I did my whole first playthrough on, but it's also permadeath with no saves. So if I die at any point during the game, I'm right back at the start. This is my first ever permadeath trophy that I've attempted, which is very scary. Very, very scary. Let me take off this hoodie. 1 second. Oh, God. Oh, God, we're showing skin. Oh, there we go. Not safe for work. Okay, I've done a lot of revision going into this, I will say, as well. So I am very, 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 I think prepped. I hope so. Okay, we're going to get started, guys, because there's loads and loads of boring intro bits we need to get through. So I am scared. I have some studying to do when I get home, so I'm super happy you're streaming today. I'm going to have something to watch while I do that. Well, today's going to be an interesting stream to see how this goes. There'll be a lot of points in this where I'm not interacting too much with chat, I will say, because I'll be very focused on this. This is difficult, guys. An overall playthrough should take about 2.5 hours. So we've got to focus. Hello, Kika. Hello, Oshri. Need to go, but I like the stream. Good luck getting the trophy. Thank you very much, Oshri. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. If anyone else joins in, I'll try and say hello during the intro. So we're going to jump in, guys. New game. Insane. Life Simulator. Oh, God. I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. Insane mode is the ultimate heart attack experience. Maximum difficulty and no checkpoints. If you die, all progress is lost and you start over from the beginning. Are you ready to suffer? I think I am. Let's go, guys. Messiah, attempt number 1. Okay. I would say there's certain parts of the game I'm more familiar with, let's say. So there will be some parts where I'm going to stop looking at this and I'm going to look at a guide online. certain bits. I've watched a couple of guides on this. Good luck with the parts with Nick and Laird. That part where you need to run across the canyon is so hard. Is that the bit where they're shooting from really far away? Their arrows are very random, I will say. But I've seen some people who have some good strategies for it, so we will we'll try our best. Let me make this a little bit smaller. So you can always keep track of which what attempt we're on up there. I've been putting off starting this because I'm actually like afraid. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy?
From when we were kids.
We are we're jumping into Outlast 2 insane mode for the first time. I've done a lot of practice in nightmare mode on certain parts, and I'll point out as we play the bits which are like run enders. To be honest, the whole Nick and Laird chapter is just a bit frightening. If you break the game into sort of like, I would say you've got the Marta chapter, you've got the Nick and Laird chapter, you've got the, I guess you call it the demon chapter, but it's the one with the blood rain. And then you've got the mines. I'd say the hardest one overall is probably Nick and Laird, because it's really dark, and it's very random whether or not you're going to get hit with their arrows. But the best thing that can happen to us is the best thing that can happen is we just complete it. But the main thing is if I lose on a certain point, I need to learn from it. That's the biggest thing. Need to learn from it. If I was Blake, I'd completely leave it behind. No girlfriend is worth it. It's more trouble. I agree with you. The worst thing about this is the fact you have all of these intro bits at the start.
We don't know that.
Oh, I'll say she strangled herself to death.
That's what the police report says.
We may play this before the doctor interviews. If this falls in the first 30, we need to get the word murder in there. We should probably mention the fetus too. I mean,
but yeah, the main pain points are the Marta cart pushing.
Okay.
Then probably the Nick and Laird running away bit. There's a bit right before you use the rope where you have to get the rope and drop down. That bit's really difficult with Nick and Laird. I haven't even practiced that bit once, so that is quite easily an area where I could get screwed, to be honest. Probably an area I should have practiced. The arrow one-shots you right? Yes. So basically, a good way of thinking about it, guys, is all of the boss characters, so Marta, the demon, Nick and Laird, and who's the other one? Oh, Val. They pretty much all one-shot you, apart from a couple of circumstances where they don't. Like, there is actually one bit where you tank an arrow from Nick and Laird. There's one bit where you basically are guaranteed to get hit with an arrow, and there's another bit where you're quite likely to get hit with an arrow. And they won't one-shot you, because I've practiced that. But Marta 100% one-shots you. Val 100% will one-shot you, so it's crazy. First time catching a live stream. Good luck with the runs. I have so many hours in the Outlast games as they're my favorite to speedrun on Insane. Well, GP133. Have you got what's your avatar? GP133. If you don't mind me asking. It kind of looks like Outlast, but it also looks like Hunt Showdown. The teacher bits aren't dreams, so you still die from them, I believe. Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There are the demon bits in between, but to be honest, the demon bits are very formulaic. You just need to know where you're going. You know? I'm making it sound like it's really easy. It's not. But you've got to be confident in this. You've got to be confident and just react to situations. Honestly, this is attempt number 1. I'm expecting this to go wrong at some point, and I'm expecting to be like, no, but I feel like I need to feel that, annoyance. Because I've never done permadeath before. So obviously the other thing is, because of Messiah difficulty, we cannot use the our camera battery too much. So we just need to not use the what do you call it? We need to not use the night vision. Another thing I've done is I've turned off HDR on my monitor. And I've also then turned up the brightness, because HDR is really good for like cinematic look. But in a game like this, when you're trying to do it without the camera batteries and stuff, it's an L trying to do it with that brightness. So I'm looking at how OBS is recording. It actually looks a lot. You're probably going to think I did that on purpose, but I genuinely didn't. Okay, well, I said I wanted to die and feel what it was like to lose, so, yeah. Oh my god, man. I swear to God I didn't do that for the content. I saw it said press O to drop from the ledge, but I just thought you could jump. I didn't expect to jump that far. Hello. There's a cat down here. You need to not distract me while I'm playing. That would not be good, would it? Well, at least we get to say we're on attempt 2 now. So dumb, dude.
Really sleeping?
I'm awake.
I am so special.
Well, I had to get that hospital footage organized.
You were calling out.
Oh, we got the first one out. We got the first one out, you know?
In your
We just get to watch this whole cutscene again.
You know
That's good for the video later. Yeah, I swear to God, I didn't do that on purpose for the video, though.
From when we were kids.
Someone's gonna have seen I was on attempt 1, and they're gonna come back and see I'm on attempt 2, and they're gonna go, oh, "Wait, did you
You said I'm looking for some sort of
have you made a mistake?"
Yeah,
Like, yes, I made a mistake, but not in the way you thought.
does look pretty empty.
All the mercury in that woman's blood. She had to have spent at least a decade down.
However, I need to make sure I don't do shit like that. One thing I'm actually really afraid of for these runs is that there's bits of the game where you have to jump across gaps, and I find the jumping in this game to be
Sure.
a bit flaky. What are you doing?
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on.
Audio's gonna be crap. We'll have to. Oh! What the fuck? Fuck! Sorry about that.
Ugh.
But, well, we're good.
That was exciting. Get as much of the landscape behind me as you can.
Yeah, this is just a cutscene now, guys, so we're just going to sit here again.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Have a soup pie, have a soup pie. Okay. I'm Lynn Langerman, here for newstomorrow.net. We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona
Okay.
in search of the origins of murder victims.
Hello, Slater, how we doing?
I don't think you should say murdered.
You've already missed me die once, right at the start of the game,
It's what the police
by jumping off a cliff.
We may play this before
Very
the
good.
doctor interviews. If this falls on the first 30, we need to get the word murder in there. We should probably mention the fetus too. I mean, how it just...
Well, whoever said about the 8-minute cutscene at the start of
Tell me when we're good.
Wolfenstein, I've decided to make this into an 8-minute
2
cutscene.
weeks ago...
Is there a time limit too? No, there isn't a time limit. So I can take as long as I want, but to be honest, with this game being all about speed, especially on this mode, you need to run pretty much the whole way. You end up completing it quite quick, which is quite good actually. The problem, you know, it would be really annoying if it was really long. That's why I'm quite happy it's like, you know, 2 hours or so. There's coming a jump where you have to be lucky. It's the jump before the second Martha chase. Is that the one where you jump up to like the tree house? I think. Maybe. Hey, we're back in the game. I'm actually in disbelief that I fell there. That is embarrassing. Martha train cart section going to be painful. So apparently there's a way, although... Apparently there's a way you can despawn her. The jump in the Heretic temple. That's the one which killed me in Nightmare. That's the one, yeah. Like that's a... Here's a question to anyone who's played. Should I be spamming X when I want to do a jump to cross a gap, or should I hold X? I've been spamming, which is what I will do. If no one knows, that's what I'm going to continue doing, because that's what's worked for me. That seems to get me onto the ledge every time. But I'm not sure if there's a better way to do it. And yeah, with the Martha train cart section, apparently you can despawn her by going to a specific place, which I'm going to try. I would say spam, yeah. Well, that's what I've always done, so I should probably just do that anyway. Even if someone... Because if someone here could tell me, oh, you just hold it, and then if I die at that section, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay. This is the first real try. Everything else before this has just been a fake. Spam 100%? Okay, I trust you guys. Well, I also trust myself, because that's what I was doing. Okay. Let me focus this time. Okay. Can we get a new PB? Come on, PB, PB. Hey! Massive! Let's go. Yeah, run left of the gate. Yeah, that's what I looked at. You basically, I think it's because there's a bit of the fence which is like it goes back a bit, so the game kind of thinks you've gone to the other side of the you've gone to the other side of the gate. It's actually insane how much more I can see right now than you guys can see watching me play. Like a lot of this to you guys will just be completely dark, so I do apologize for that. Imagine if you died to fall damage from a jump that looked fairly survivable halfway into the game. I'm going to be very careful for all that kind of stuff. Also, there's not really many bits of the game which are like that, where you have these long jumps. This game looks amazing for being 7 years old. It absolutely does. And hey, Logan, how you doing? Okay. Okay, I would say that we're now properly in the game. So this guy runs away. Little jump scare. Crawl under here. I'm very good, Logan. Okay, so we're going to come up to the first Marta spawn in soon. I literally don't even recognize where we are in the game because of how much brighter it is. I'm literally seeing areas of the game I've never seen before. This looks like the place you'd find Jason Voorhees. It is a little bit like that, to be honest. Maybe it's inspired. Okay, these are all learning experiences, guys. Remember that. All learning experiences. What I might have to do in a second, guys, is go and feed my cats, because if I don't feed them now, they will literally annoy me for the next 5... Well, I wouldn't leave them 5 hours, but they will literally not leave me alone. They might scratch my legs. They might scratch my green screen. Okay, here we go. So this is the Marta sequence. No, oi, stop scratching my bag. Oi! You little crap. Okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go feed the cats. Okay, so she's going to come after me. Where's she gone? Has she despawned? I think she despawned. Yep, she despawned, which I think I've seen happen before. Okay, we crawl onto here, we're good. It's also obviously good to know the bits of the game where I'm safe and where I'm not. I prefer Resident Evil games more. No, I think that's fair enough. We're going to be doing a Resident Evil game soon. Okay, guys, I'm going to go quickly feed the cats. If anyone joins the stream and doesn't know where I am, I'm feeding the cats, okay? I'll be back in a sec. Where are you? Come on. I'm back. I'm back. Oh. Does Trials have a plat? Yes, it does, which is another game. I want to do a lot of horror games moving forward because horror games seem to perform well on the channel. Especially survival horror, and there's so many to choose from. You know, you've got Resident Evil games, Dead Space, Alien, Evil Within, although Evil Within's meant to be like really hard. Hey Finago. How you doing, buddy? And hey Jimmy Star, welcome guys, welcome. Okay, we fall here, that's fine. You guys have already missed me fail my first attempt of Messiah right at the start of the game. If you want to go laugh, just go back in the stream a little bit. Okay, so Marta spawns here. We run out this way.
God must be dead. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to quickly look, because I haven't really looked at a guide for this bit, so I'm just going to quickly have a look at the guide I've been watching for this. This will happen probably a couple of times in the stream, guys. I apologise, but also I don't apologise, because this can be difficult. And I don't want to die on this bit. Okay, let's watch his video, just make sure I'm doing the right thing. It's all part of the process, guys. Okay.
Through this window, to the right, and over towards the window back here. I'm preserving my sprint here again by doing that slide thing. You'll see me do that a lot throughout this run. Out this door and right, and just run straight past this building, run around this guy, and over here.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, something happened that I didn't realise would happen. Okay. It gave me a... Okay, annoyingly, it just gave me a... Oh, damn it. It gave me a little tutorial. Why did I get a tutorial? That was unexpected. That little tutorial was going to make it hard. Okay, we run around this guy. Okay, good. I don't know where the other guy went, but yeah, so the video I watched, he didn't get a tutorial to like bring up the I couldn't move, and so the guy came out from behind the hut before I could run past him, which I thought was gonna be a problem, but then he just kind of disappeared. There's a lot of enemy despawning and like teleporting and stuff they do in this game, which is odd to say the least. But I'll take it. As long as you learn it, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, through here. Down here, grab the key. Resident Evil 4 Remake next you play? That's definitely coming up soon. It might be the first game I do next year, honestly, because Resident Evil games have performed so well. I'm like, a bunch of you guys probably found this channel from Resident Evil, either Village or 7. The Resident Evil 7 video should hit 1 million views, I reckon, beginning of next year. I also want to do a video on all of the Resident Evil 7 DLCs, which I know includes Ethan Must Die. But I think it's just such a cool follow-on. So I don't know whether to do that. I might do that before Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 2 would be good and fun. Can you do GTA 5 Platinum? The problem with GTA 5 Platinum is it's been done a lot. And it's also incredibly long, which I'm not really interested in committing to at the moment. Wolfenstein Platinum. Once again, it's like it doesn't line up as well with some of the other content I've been doing recently, but I'm interested in it. Resident Evil 7 banned footage is really good. Yes, I've heard it's really, really good. I think the funny thing is that all of the like normal banned footage, like the extra like story segments, are like all pretty like simple. They're literally just like story bits. They're not hard. And then you got Ethan Must Die, which is apparently like super annoying. Especially, which it's kind of crazy. I'm saying I'm going to jump back into that after the absolute menace that was Mercenaries mode, which I hated. Red Dead 2, that's kind of along the same lines of GTA 5. It's like a massive game that a lot of other people have done. Death Stranding Platinum, not really a game that I'm that interested in, really. I know it's meant to be really, really good. Are you going for every RE plat? I probably will do over time, yes, but with stuff in between. Problem with GTA 5 players relies heavily on the old online stuff, so it can be unstable or even retired completely. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff about that. Spec Ops The Line. Spec Ops The Line is a really, really cool game.
What's happening here?
Very cool game. I played that years ago. Really enjoyed it. But I don't know if it lines up too well with my... Although I haven't seen many people do a Spec Ops The Line Platinum, so and it's kind of like a well-known game, but it's definitely not up my list. I'm also in a bit at the moment where we've just got like... There's a load of cutscenes at the start of this game which we have to get through, so I'm able to sit here and chat with you guys. We haven't really... I mean, I've already died once, but we haven't really got to any of the hard bits yet. Oh my god. Why is that on? Halo? Halo is not... Halo's achievements only. It's on Xbox. Hello, that useless weirdo. How you doing, mate? Bioshock Collection? That's on my list. Because that lines up kind of well with, like, not only it's a really well-known game, but it's also kind of horror. So, I'm definitely interested in Bioshock. Absolutely, I love Bioshock, man. If you ever need help with the Resident Evil game, I could help. I know you said you got some friends to help you, but I'm just saying if you do need some help. No worries, Finago. I'll see when I get to it, obviously. Because I know some of the Resident Evil games have a lot of the multiplayer stuff. Okay, here we go. Heretic section. I will say, I'm glad that I've got chat to talk to while I'm doing these bits, because these bits are really boring. Like, this whole thing would be so much more approachable if you didn't have these cutscenes, but the whole point is they can't really implement skippable cutscenes, because basically they're not cutscenes, they are actually things happening in the game. Like, the whole, everything that's happening right now is actually happening in the game, so it's a little bit different. You could do first ever Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare. Ooh, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare is not a bad shout. How was the cat food? The cat food was horrible. And also, just I mean, a little thing. I'm not gonna go on about too much, but yeah, the performance on that video it's a little bit disheartening. I think this is what, like, the reason why I'm trying to focus up quite heavily now on the kind of content I'm doing is because I spent a bit of time putting that video together. I thought it came out really nicely, and I just don't think people are that interested in it. I just don't think it's just not getting pushed to people. So it could do stuff in the future, but the video's really underperforming for me, which sucks because it's also, I mean, disclosure, it's a CPM based sponsor as well. So probably not going to get too much from that, which is a shame. So yeah, I need to really focus up on what games I choose. I mean, already I'm back here playing Outlast today, and I've got 33 of you guys sitting and watching. So, and that will probably increase as the stream goes on. So, it's quite obvious what kind of things you guys like watching me do specifically. Hey, Braden, I'm very good. Outlast 2 is so inconsistent. Nearly every Messiah run I did, the enemies were in different places. So, I found quite a lot of consistency actually. There's honestly one part of the game I'm genuinely really afraid of. And I'm going to have to make sure I stop before I go to it and watch a couple of guides and see if they get it right. And it's the bit where you need to go and get the rope. Outlast 1 has perfectly consistent spawns, right? 2 just spawns them wherever. I don't think it spawns them wherever. There's just inconsistencies as to where they could be.
Oh, shit. Lynn.
Okay. We are now on to... Okay, this is another bit where I want to watch a quick guide. I think I know what you do here, but we are going to check. We're not going to make a mistake. That's such a long cutscene, that one.
I need to wait a little bit to make sure I don't move onto land to your right.
Okay, so this is the water section.
Too much stamina before I reach those rocks, but we're coming along here, jumping into the water from that walkway, and then back onto land again, and then around here back onto this walkway, and then to the right through this door. And once you reach...
Okay, we're gonna try this. This bit can be a little bit of an annoyance.
Jesus God. Fuck were they? Called them heretics. They called Lynn mother. It's not just the cult. It's two sides. Christians. Something else.
We got a little bit caught there, but we should be fine, I think. Okay, got a little bit caught there. That's why I wanted to jump in the water. Whew. I think Marta chapters are easy. Same with the mines. The twin ones are so inconsistent. Yeah, they're the ones that everyone really complains about. I've sort of learned some consistent strategies for them.
I'm sorry I have to do this. You should have.
So,
You should have helped me.
yeah, basically, I think you actually run into Nick and Laird. There's 4 times you actually
So sorry.
properly interact with Nick and Laird.
I remember.
There's the first time you see them where basically they appear in front of you and you got to just sprint past them.
Jessica and Lynn. When we were. Oh, fuck. I'm back in the 4th grade.
Oh, sorry, Messiah is Messiah is beating the game on insane mode, and insane mode is permadeath. Okay, so we run down, just run at Loutermilch. He's going to push us back. Are you going to do Silent Hill 2 one day? I probably will, but I'll wait for it to kind of die down, and then it'll be like a game. Because at the moment, there's so many people who have done it that it's just like I'm just one of many people doing it at the same time. Can you fail the cross bit? If I recall correctly, you need to bandage super fast to unnail yourself. Maybe. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, you come off the cross, so you just... Yes, you can fail. Yes, you just got to crawl and get the bandage. I don't think that's too hard. That bit. I've kind of consistently done this. Okay, I would say that this is like the last long cutscene bit. And then we're basically into... Well, there's the Nick and Laird cutscenes as well, but this is the last of the annoying, just like cutscene after cutscene.
Not yet.
Jugako, come on, let's not do that in chat. I'm actually going to time you out for that.
Who are you?
My name's Ethan.
But I mean, are you one of them?
That's... I know the joke.
You're not trying to kill you.
I'm just going to put you on a 10-minute timeout. It's not a funny joke.
Seen too much to keep the faith.
I'm not going to fall for it.
The heretics.
I don't want that kind of stuff in chat.
My wife got skull. Had to get cast out.
It's also the kind of stuff which, like, if I wasn't as... I'm not saying I'm, like, super smart, but if I wasn't as smart as I actually know I am, I would fall for that kind of thing, and then that could really affect my channel for saying stuff like that. So, none of that. None of that. This is such a long bit. You go in here, you go in the basement, Marta comes along and beats this guy to smithereens. Also, this guy is the weirdest looking bloke in the game.
Spun them idiots some stories. I've been gifted with talk my whole life. You probably noticed.
Jane Doe. Sorry, your daughter. She was 8 months pregnant.
When they get timed up for 2 hours instead of getting funny streamer to reaction. Yeah. Not having it for me. How confident am I? I'm actually pretty confident, Brayden.
It's why we came here.
I wouldn't have gone into this completely unconfident. You cannot jump into a thing like this and not be ready for it. Did you watch OptiNoob's insane run video? It's the best one for sure. Is it? I've watched a bunch of them.
Yeah, once you get the bandage, use it. Enemies here, but some...
I'll be okay.
Welcome. I mean, there are quite some bad places you can die, but...
I've watched iFreams, I've watched God Like Matt, I've watched a couple of them. The iFreams one I like a lot. To be honest, what I do is I've gone through each of them and I've looked at the strats that they say to do, and I've kind of looked at all of them and gone, which one do I like the most? The other bit I'm kind of afraid of is the mines. Because the mines, there's the mine section where you've got the different dudes down the long corridor. That bit is hard. And it's so near the end of the... I feel like if you get through that bit, the rest of the game is, like, not easy, but it's, like, all easier. In the elevator part with Martha, he literally despawns her. Oh, really? Maybe I'll have a look when I get to that bit, then. I'm going to have a quick look in the background, actually.
Yeah, once you get the bandage, yes. Pull forward and the vent will fall down. Don't worry, the vent is not here and quite on the vent. Just go first and go down. So you can just make way to the particles.
Righteousness cannot pass in blood by law, but the blood of your heart.
I'm going to look at how he despawns her. So the problem with his playthrough is that it's an all trophies and achievements in one playthrough. It's not just a nightmare run, so he's going all over the place.
Yeah, pick the document, sprint enemies in the way. Sprint up here and then crouch beneath this. There'll be an enemy coming down the steps. Instead, what should we say?
I'm going to look how he despawns her, though.
Run and jump over the normally you should jump and like that. You don't want to skip. Then wait for that woman to go all the way down, stop, and then walk around and take a wide path. Now here, Marta's going to spawn. So sprint down. Once she spawns, she start walking after you. Turn around, come back up here and go and side push the shelf out of the way, and go inside this back room and get the file. Make sure you find out why in a minute. Pick that document, guys, and then come back out.
Take your penance.
You still want to do that. Because for some reason, it switches off her behaviour. She cannot find you. Look, she can't see you. I don't know why it's some sort of weird glitch.
Okay, well, this seems to be based on a glitch, and I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it happens all the time. Greens for Johnny. Hey, Tim B. Welcome. If you don't mind me asking what your cat's names are, Penny and Florence, or Pen and Flo. Really enjoying your videos. I went back to watch and I got the plan on Australia to watch your video. Oh, awesome, Mitch. Good to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, we can come out from here now. Wish you could mod games on PS5 because Resident Evil 4 has one of the coolest mods called Berserker. That's cool, man. Okay, I'm gonna focus up again because we're getting into actual territory of like actual stuff I need to be careful of. Oh, actually, no, there's not really anything here. I just go in the water, go round. I know all the bits of the game. It's just sort of sometimes I forget which bit comes after which. So this is the... Okay, yeah, I know which bit this is. This is the cornfields. Hello, Megan. Hello again. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the... I'm going to go back to the iframes video. I need to keep this one up because I keep coming off of it.
And once you're stopping, you're actually stopping rather than just walking. Your stamina doesn't recharge when you're walking. So make sure you're actually stopping completely for just a second or so to make sure you've got stamina when you run through the cornfield. Just follow the path here.
Okay, so he just follows the path.
To the right. Don't go into the corn. And then jump up onto these pallets. Stick to the left of the pallets, otherwise that guy may swing at you. And you want to make sure that you don't get hit.
Okay, then he comes round.
Just make sure you stick to your left.
Goes around that guy.
Run past that guy, he's no bother. He's just begging you to help him, but we're just going to run past and keep doing this slide thing to preserve my stamina. And then we're going to open up this door enough so that we can squeeze through. And then we're going to go around the cart that's here. And then underneath in the gap.
Okay. Okay, I've revised, guys. Hello! I don't know how you pronounce your name. Kian? Is it Kian? Is that how you pronounce your name? And Fly High Gaming, welcome, guys. We've got a bunch of new guys coming in. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Messiah, attempt number 2. I've already failed once right at the start of the game. You can go back and watch it if you want. Okay. The corn. So, got to preserve our stamina here. We're going to run. We're going to get underneath the hole in the fence. We're going to follow the path, run, jump, and we should be fine. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay. That's through the fields. Run around this guy. All the way to the end. Open the barn. Come in. And crawl under here. Okay. Good.
In this area. Is it you? Don't walk over the glass. Otherwise you'll get yourself caught. So this guy's going to walk past here. When he goes past, you'll see the other guy over there wearing the hat. It's kind of dark, but you can see him walk off there. When he walks off, that's your time to move. So around the glass and over here.
That's interesting. There's glass on the floor.
With some jugs underneath it, and you're going to go prone. So lie all the way down and crawl under it. Face the wall over here and then back up. So that you're sort of tucking your legs behind the jugs, if you know what I'm saying. Sometimes when you do this, you'll get spotted. If you tuck in behind the jugs, you can just stay there and not get pulled out. You'll be left alone until they all leave you alone. And then when you see that other guy walk off, if he doesn't show up, just wait a few extra seconds and then come out, come around and push the cart over.
Okay. This is a bit scary. Okay. Just gotta wait for the guy number 1 to go past us. I'm gonna wait here a second. God, like Matt's guide? Yeah, I've actually watched his guide.
Behold a wheel, there upon the earth is to all living creatures.
They still haven't left. Is there another way they can go? Am I safe right now? I don't think so. I don't want to go yet. No, he's still out there. I don't know where the second guy's gone. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, we're gonna crawl. Okay. Thank God. Okay. I was a bit afraid there, because I didn't really understand what the AI was going to do there. I will say that what the guy recommended in the guide, I was a bit like, ah! Hey, Jogoko, welcome back. Yeah, please. I know it sounds funny to do at the time, but none of that. No, I don't think you are. I know it is just a joke, and I understand jokes, and to be fair, I make all kinds of jokes with like my friends and stuff, but you know, in a public kind of forum, it's a bit different. Okay, that's gonna come and hit me. Where are we? We're fairly near the beginning, to be honest. Okay, so this is the dead birds. Buddy, I love your platinum videos. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll never make this kind of jokes again. Absolutely fine. Thank you. Thank you for apologizing. And now we're good. Now we are very good. Okay, I'm actually gonna, when we get to the Heretic Cave, I'm genuinely gonna look up and see if he has any advice for how to do the jump, because it's a painful jump. Where did I die on my first attempt? No joke. As soon as you spawn after landing in the helicopter, I pressed jump rather than drop. It was embarrassing, to say the least. Wow, I really can't see. I think you just kind of walk towards the particles. More than Resident Evil speedrun? Yeah, this is definitely harder than that. Okay, so here's the Heretic Temple.
Church.
We go down here. Now, I'm going to be careful. There is a jump we've got to do
Heretic Temple.
here. This jump killed me on my nightmare run. I want to see if he has any advice for me.
Stuff, Jessica, to ensure that you've got enough stamina. But if you straight in the walls and heal, you'll get stunned. Affect this game. If you want to be as stingy as possible with the battery, but I'd advise using it there just to make it.
Oh, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do the jump, guys. This is so scary. There we go. I think I just didn't spam enough when I played on my nightmare run. Okay, I'm gonna watch this next bit as well, guys. We've got the little like first village coming up.
And get to the door that you need to. Still not in this door vision to see where these stairs. If you can't see where you're going, just flick on your night. I'm not in danger and all the way up here. Push the box out of the way. Drop Marta. So we're gonna come down here. I'm using the slide mechanic to preserve some stamina so I can sprint a little bit further in a second. You might want to slow down here for a second before you get onto these stairs, just to ensure that you've got enough stamina. I sort of stopped for a second or two. Basically, you need to sprint all the way up here, and you need to make sure you have the stamina for this sprint to get all the way up here and hide behind this barrel. Don't get in the barrel, just hide behind it. And you can use the peek mechanic if you like to look out. We're waiting for a guy to walk past us. They pat you away and wait here. So it's just a good idea to hide behind the barrel way to get around that. Like,
I'm watching how we do this whole bit.
You run up around, sure that you've got stamina for this part, so you'll see me doing the slow. About here, I like to start doing the slow walk thing where I'm walking a couple of minutes, regenerate my stamina. You see her, turn around, run back up here, and wait around here. And then if she comes left, go right. If she comes right, go left. You'll see her running towards you. And then we're just going to head straight down this way to get away from her. Basically, whichever way she goes.
This is a nightmarish bit, I'm not going to lie.
Keep an eye on which way she's coming from, because it can vary. But then you're just going to sprint to the elevator.
Okay, we have an idea, guys, of what we're doing here. Hey Dave, love your videos. The platinum on Outlast myself. I want to say I'm kind of disappointed that you follow some guide instead of making strategies yourself. Honestly, and no offense, but like, if you've done this and you made your own strategies, that is awesome. I will not be able to do that. I'm self-proclaimed not good enough to do that. So I am absolutely going to be watching a guide. Absolutely. This is my first ever permadeath I've ever done. So I'm absolutely committed to it. Apologies if that turns you off of it, then that's fine. But I think you'd probably find that most people who have platinumed this game and have made content have probably used a guide at some point. Where am I going? Oh, here.
No. Please. No.
Good luck, man. I did this earlier this year and it was tough, but it will become easy once you learn the areas. I died close to the end and was raging. Which bit did you die on, Scott, out of interest? I'm actually, like, how near to the end? Being bothered by a guide is kind of ignorant. I mean, people are allowed, like, if I went away, if I did the video and I said, hey, I made my own strats and all this kind of stuff, then honestly, awesome. I'm going to be very much outright saying that I used a guide in the video. Absolutely. I'm going to say that I studied. I'm going to say that I went into nightmare mode. And I'm going to be very, very open about it. I'm not, that would be weird if I said, like, oh, I made all my own strategies and I figured it all out myself when I just didn't. That would be odd. The mines, it can get confusing. Yeah, the mines are a bit I'm definitely afraid of. Well, I'm kind of afraid of the whole thing. Thank you. Still hope you make it. I understand it took me like 50 runs. That's the thing. And this isn't me saying that, like, I have so much more going on in my life than you do, but I do not have time to spend 50 attempts on it. I just don't. Like, because there's content around it. Like, it's just a matter of it needs to be done in a suitable amount of time. Okay. I'm going to focus in here, guys. And I can chime back in when I get to the elevator, assuming I make it to the elevator. Okay. So we're going to sprint up here. Around this. Up here. Round here. We're going to go right to the end. Hide behind this barrel. And there'll be a guy who comes down. Gotta let him walk away. Not just time, but if you order furniture from IKEA, while yes, you can come up with the way to put the furniture together, the guide or instructions are... Yeah, that's the thing, like, I don't think following the guide actually makes it... It makes it make more sense, but it's still difficult. Like, you've still got to execute it. Which on a controller, I'm telling you, is not the easiest thing, because I'm a keyboard and mouse guy. In this game, you've got to have like kind of good aim. Okay. Can I do Far Cry 3 Platinum? I'd love to do Far Cry 3 Platinum at some point, absolutely. Okay, so if I turn to the right, there'll be a woman here. I actually had it on Nightmare where I accidentally ran out the door and she attacked me. But basically, this woman shouldn't attack me as long as I don't go near her. And then we're going to go down the hill and Marta's going to spawn. And we basically got to do a little bit of a juke on her.
Rejoice. Revel in the ecstasy of the Lord. The sins of Zion are bound up in all debts.
This can be a little bit of a scary bit.
There's wailing. There's pain. There's blood. But it is joy.
So all of the bad dudes will go back in their little holes. Basically, this is the place we will wait when she comes for us. So we're going to go down the hill, and when she spawns, we're going to turn around.
This way is for him.
So we're going to wait here. Okay, she's coming to the right, so we're going to... So the left, we're going to go right. Run, 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 run. Run away. And we close the elevator. Very good. Strategies are going well so far. We are not far off the cart sequence. Oh no, we've got the whole chase sequence first, don't we? Which I think I know. I think that's a sequence I'm actually quite knowledgeable about. Okay, yeah, so the first thing we've got is the... We get pulled into the, what do you call it? Yes, into here. I think I can just hold forward here. Okay, we're crawling. Somehow we have perfect light. Ouch! Okay. Gotta remember which way I go. Oh yeah, you interact with the box, don't you? The music box.
I'm scared.
Yeah, Toki, so it's no night vision, basically, because night vision uses battery on the camera. It's not no night vision, it's that basically you have a certain amount of battery in your camera that you then have to, like, it then causes you to reload, basically. Which I don't want to do. Which I really don't want to do.
Jessica.
Okay, we follow Jessica. Okay, this is the run. This is the bit where I have to run away.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Regain my stamina here. Okay, we open this and now we're in the chase sequence. I've been pretty good at this bit every time I've done it.
I'll bleed you in the yard.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we crawl here. Gotta move fast. I think I've been hit here once before. Like, they do come after you pretty quick here. This can absolutely be an annoying bit. Okay, so that's the sort of first bit. Then we've got to get around the corner and get under the bed.
Scum.
So we get under the bed, we hide. This guy will walk past. I'm just going to let him go the whole way. Input lag is what made Far Cry 3. Yeah, so annoyingly, I've seen that Far Cry 3 is still just at 30 FPS, which actually just looks rough to play. Okay, we go under this bed. Okay, this bit can be a bit of an annoyance. So we need to get in here, lock the door, and as soon as we start pushing the bed, the dudes are going to come after. Sorry, as soon as we start pushing the shelf, the dudes are going to come after us. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Cool, we made it through. Just gonna do a little bit of night vision here. Cool. Don't think there's anything weird coming up at the moment, actually.
Fuck is this?
This is a bit of like a safe spot.
Ah, shit.
Imagine if I pressed X right now. Thing is, you automatically start off with half battery. So is it half or is it 3/4? I've heard different things. So I do know that I can use a little bit more at the moment, to be honest. Also wanted to ask, how many attempts do you think this run will take? I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know. Obviously, I'm hoping not a crazy amount. But anything can happen. So we've got the second chase sequence coming up now. Okay, so there you go. He's in the house. We go upstairs. We go under here. We run to the left and jump. Start running. They're going to chase us. Gonna run over here. Slide under here. Pitchfork comes through the floor. Very nice of you. I'm not even going to look behind me. Okay, then we run forward. We jump through this and then we start spamming square. Then we go prone, crawl through. And then there's a little window we have to crawl through. Okay, and we should be safe there, I think. Should be safe there. Okay, now we're in the basement of the church. So we just go around the back. So I think this is the Marta cart sequence, isn't it? We're coming up on. I believe. Now, are there any bandages? Should probably I need to keep an eye out for bandages. I've seen sometimes you get hurt there, sometimes you don't. So we're going to have to use a bandage there, which isn't the best. Okay, yeah, this is the Marta. This is the Marta cart sequence. So I'm going to look up a guide on how we despawn her. I think it's actually 3/4 of the battery. I think it is too. I think that's what I read. How to make Marta despawn. So you push the cart, and then you need to get off the cart. You go through. This guy goes all the way around. Just gonna have a look at a different video more recently.
Hey everyone, this is Outlast 2 and the infamous cart push scene here. But
So you push the cart,
nerves.
go through the hole.
I saved a lot of time and a lot of
let her go past, wait a couple of seconds, go back through the hole, run at the gap in the fence.
And yep.
Okay, we're gonna try. This is a bit I've never tried this before, guys. So apparently there is a way that we can make her despawn. I really hope so, because that would make this a ton easier. Okay. That would obviously be ideal. Okay. Do I taste cat? No. I don't still taste the cat food now. So basically, there's the hole in the wall here, and there's that bit of the fence there as well. So we're going to push the cart until she spawns. We're going to dive through this hole, wait for her to run past. Then we're going to go back through the hole, run straight at that, and it should despawn her. Okay? This is one of the absolute run killers, so if we can get this right, we're good. Okay, the music stops. So I think she's despawned now. If she spawns again, I'm going to be pissed. Wow, that does actually work. W's in the chat. That right there, guys, can be an absolute run killer. So, getting that done is massive dubs. Massive dubs. Absolutely humongous dubs. Okay, up to the chapel. Well, the church. Now we've got the horrible scene where the guy gets tortured.
Mary! Not! Who's there? Who are you?
My name's Blake.
The outsider?
Switch.
The father?
Stop.
I'm not anybody's father. I just...
Kill me! You have to kill me! North is coming back.
Yeah, I think you can just get in here, can't you? Just hide. Okay, I'm going to put the controller down because I don't want to accidentally get out of this or something when I'm getting twitchy. Okay, I can interact with chat at the moment, guys, I think. I believe. Yeah, massive W's. Hey, Laptic, welcome, buddy.
We found her.
What's my PSN profile? I have no idea. Do you need to set up your account on PSN profiles for it to track your trophies and stuff? 'Cause I've not done that. Or does it just work? God knows.
Answer your yoke mate, honey. He can't see you.
It's me, Josiah. Please, tell him I don't.
Let her go!
You just need to register and put in a code. Put on a code. That's it. Oh, okay. I will sort that. I haven't done it so far, so I don't have one. Okay, so in terms of iFreem's video, out of interest, we are 41 minutes in out of his 2 hours and 24, and we're about 50 minutes into the run, I reckon.
The fiend's father is escaped. She will bear her filthy heel before dawn. We have only these few hours to find her.
Yeah, that's cool. My water bottle has
Paradise from hell everlasting.
my water bottle's like see-through because this is actually green. That's why am I that interested in that? That's not even that interesting, is it?
This is for you, Josiah.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch what we do on this next bit.
Where's the woman? The womb that harbors the Antichrist.
Okay, so there's a jump coming up that I need to be careful of.
Tell Josiah to make it stop. God is God is.
Demonetization, all that stuff around this. I'm just not going to talk about what's in this room because you know demonetization and all that stuff. Open up this window, hop through, and right here you want to stick to the left of the cornfield. And you can sprint to move faster. You won't move at full sprint speed, but you want to make sure you're saving some sprint. So when you get to about here or so and you've been running forward for about 10 seconds, you'll want to slow down and regain some stamina. On your right, a lot of the time there'll be a guy and you'll see his flashlight. If you see him, stop and go around him. Sometimes if you keep moving forward, they'll catch you. So just be wary. If he's in front of you, just move to the right and go around him, and you'll be fine. Those guys have a really crappy field of vision because they're in the corn. So just take your time. If you see him close to you, and move around the door, crank, and through this door to the right, slide, and then you're safe for the moment. You came and
Okay, we're almost at the end of the whole Marta chapter, which means we're on to Nick and Laird soon. Oh my god. Oh. Hey Dave, love your videos. I'm so glad to be able to catch a stream. Thank you very much, Noxstream? Noxstream? I'm just gonna call you Nox. Okay, so I can leave now, I think. Imagine if I couldn't. Okay. Back in control, guys. Back in control. I will genuinely say this is going better than I expected. I thought I'd be dead way more times before this. Okay, this bit can be a bit... This bit looks like it could be a bit weird, going through the corn. Just because of enemy spawns. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, we've got a jump up here, which could kill us, by the way. So, yeah. Let's not fail the jump. There we go, made the jump. Bandage here, we'll grab that. Okay, so in the corn, we're going to hug the left. Okay, we can start running now. Okay, we weren't spotted, which is good. I'm going to actually close this door behind us and lock it. Just the safe thing to do. You know, security and all that. There's got to be a way to stop the wheel. Well, there is, Blake. There is a way to stop the wheel. Okay. Spam that shit.
That should do the trick.
Under the wheel. Through we go. Okay, so I think what we do here is we get her to spawn in, and then we go to the...
barn? House, slaughterhouse type deal. Jesus. Clip through the crack, and then head to your much safer from is where you want to go. Easier for you. If you do that, when you come back, have a little look at the chain, and then just leave. And if you do that...
Okay, yeah, so I think we can basically... We make her spawn, we run over to the right... And we should end up despawning her again. Did you or will you get plat for GTA 5? I get so many people ask that. At some point, maybe. Did I get her to... I'm just going to quickly check. Did I get her to... Do I need to get her to chase me there?
Come all the way around. Right. So, you might want to wait until you get your sprint back before you get to here, but when she shows up, turn around and run back the way you came and run around this...
Okay, no, I think we're good. So she should be gone now.
Jesus, don't you ever quit?
And then we slip through here. And that leads us to the slaughterhouse section. So we go under here.
Prayed for refrigeration. Mine. There's gotta be a way through.
Round here, yank the chain. And then we've got the last, well, almost last Marta bit coming up. Okay, so we come out of here. Run back to the gap in the wall. And then we've got to basically get our running on at a certain point here. Okay, so we're going to run past her. We're going to put the chain thing on that we've got. Pull the chain down twice. Jump and crawl through. Okay? That's what we're doing here. I'm going to stop here and regain my sprint. And then we're going to start running in a second, guys, okay? Hey, SDJ, welcome in, buddy. Okay, let's start running. We need to not stop here. Through the gap. Start running again. Turn around. Yank this twice. 1, 2. Run and slide in. Cool. And then she'll grab us. That's fine because we're done. So that's the whole Marta chapter done. And obviously she turns up at the end of the game. But we need to get all the way there first. So okay, we've got one chapter down. One chapter down. Battery barely been used, although we, as you know, the Nick and Laird section will kind of screw us. Hey Misha, yeah, been a while. Welcome back in, dude. Oh yeah, we jump through, don't we?
Wait. This is before I found her hanging.
Okay, so we need to go this way first.
Wake up.
I'm remembering this bit now. So you go this way, you go in here, you get the... what do you call it? Getting this as your first attempt is pretty impressive. Let's get that trophy this run. I'll go for it, man. I'll go for it. Okay, and then we go all the way down the corridor here to this room. And if we put the transparency on there, we then just need to move this into the right position. Unforgivable. Okay. Then we go back to the middle room and there'll be a new door. And then this is where the jump scare is meant to happen. But apparently you can avoid the jump scare, actually. Which I'm going to try. Which I think saves some camera battery. If that even matters. So we run to the end of the corridor. Then you turn around and you run back the other way. Try and open that. And then I'm going to get in a locker here. So I'm actually in a locker right now. I'm just going to hide in here. The lockers should start going a bit crazy. I don't think we get the jump scare. I might be wrong. So yeah, my screen goes a little bit blue. Let's see if we get the jump scare. Maybe we still do. Maybe we still do. Do we still get the jump scare? I think essentially we avoid it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this door opens. We drag this along. Also, hey, Big. Sorry, didn't see you join. Welcome in, buddy. So then we climb up here. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Just going to keep holding forward, and eventually I think we crawl out now of the school. So we're not in the school anymore. Oh no, we get grabbed first. There we go. Then we're out. Okay, Nick and Lead. It's that time. It's that time, guys. It's time for Nick and Lead. The most annoying chapter in the game. Some might say. I honestly think if I get through Nick and Lead, I'm fine until the mines. I actually feel very confident about the library section as well. How far I'm into the story? I'm in chapter 2 of like, well, I say chapter 2, I say the game is split into like 4 bits. If we look at a... Actually, what I'll do is I'll focus on getting across this first. Don't want to fall off of here. That would be embarrassing. Okay, and then we're meant to fall off as we come up here. So we just push forward. Oh no! Ah! Can we fall down?
And then come all the way around. She might be...
Okay, so we're about an hour into the tutorial video for this, and the tutorial video is about 2 hours and 24 minutes. So we're probably just under halfway. Which honestly ain't bad. Ain't bad. Oh, the first encounter in the mines doesn't really have a solid strategy from what I've seen. That's kind of what I've seen. I actually really like Godlike Matt's one, where he just runs to the end of the corridor and hopes the fucking guy doesn't run at him. But if he does run at me, I don't know what I would do. I genuinely don't know what I would do at that point. So it does frighten me a little bit. Okay, oh my god, this is so much brighter than I'm used to. When I've played this before, this has been incredibly dark. Genuinely, if I did this on my normal brightness, I think this would be twice as hard. Right, this is actually a lot easier. But he doesn't spawn in here, does he? Let me just check. I don't think he spawns yet.
But if you sort of run up the edge of it, you're a little bit of time. It's nice. But that's entirely... You want to keep moving forward. Quite see, we're coming all the way down here into your village. If you didn't know, when they all have, right? So come past the campfire here and stand on the other side of this path. And that way the guy that runs down will run past you on the path. People that are lying around so you don't get grabbed, and come up here. There's two ways that can play out. And then we can just jump down the ledge. Or you can just jump. Trolls start making lead. They'll hit you. But providing you're not hurt.
Because it's when we jump down the cliff, that's when he appears.
Take that hit.
Have we got a bandage? Yeah, we've got 2 bandages, okay. Whew. My goat, Ifreems, I mean, like, literally, he is just the reason why I'm able to do this even slightly. He's just a beast. Okay, jump scare. Through the log. What's up? What's up, guys? Okay, so we've got the scary Nick and Led first appearance coming up. Basically, so this first bit we've got to get through this. We've got to get through this camp. There's only one real bit in this camp which can be a problem. It's when you reach this campfire, you've just got to move to the right and not get caught by a guy running down a hill. If you get caught by him, things can be a bit scary. Okay, let me focus up here, guys. Until I get to the school, I want to be focused. Okay, so a guy's going to jump out here and give me a jump scare. Okay, let's not lose on this bit, guys. Let's not lose on this bit. Oh my god, I got grabbed. Oh my god, I thought that was it. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Okay. Let my stamina regenerate. Okay, this is a bit which I need to be careful of. I thought that getting grabbed there was going to mean that the guy coming down the hill was going to get me, but somehow it didn't. Okay, so when we drop down this cliff, Nick and Led's going to appear. We need to run past him. He's going to land a shot on us, but we keep running, we keep hugging left. We keep going left until we get to the house, and then we're safe. That's what I've seen a lot of people do. I died on this part like 5 times. Well, let's focus up. Okay, let's focus up here. So we're going to run past him and go left. So they land one shot, we hug left here. Get here. Move left, we're safe. Now we bandage. The other thing that's annoying on console is that reload camera battery and heal are the same button. How wild is that, by the way?
Jess, come back.
We're not alone here.
Okay, I think I remember this. We activate this, we leave. We go back out. Open the bathroom door. And then we run down here. Climb up here. And then this is where Nick and Laird get our camera. Why would they make it the same button? That's wild. It really is, because you need to heal. There's no way, you can't really get through this without healing. You've got to do that. But you've just got to hold the triangle. Didn't know you could take a shot down that part, not going to lie. Well, that's why I watched the guides, because I also would have assumed, surely I can't take any damage there. But allowing yourself to take that one bit of damage really helps.
God and his prophet now. Praise God. Forgive me, Lord. But I have to be sure.
Much, but
Okay, I'm looking at what we do for the next bit now. Oh, I've got an itchy back.
much more than we have to this point.
God, please.
Gonna have to go so much more than we have. Head over here, around the campfire, they'll walk through it, and the bandage
You
then you need to come back over this way.
He ain't been transubstantiated yet.
This log.
He ain't been born.
Come around the back of this little tent thing.
First, we gotta get him on that cross.
So get going, hop over the tree.
Get my hammer and
Keep
nails.
following the path around this way.
Let's get on up that hill. He will come on locust wings.
Just wait for him. Eventually you'll notice you need to step into the water to get
He
his
will give us
attention.
his gospel.
Just make sure you don't walk in
The
front of the
sacred
guy
words
that's
of
intending
his
you right as well. You're
teaching.
just giving him the run around that tree.
Nailed to a
And
cross
then running this
and
way where
die.
he came from and
He
coming down
will
this
be
way on the
buried.
right.
But he will
And
rise
then
again
hopping up
in more
here
perfect
up this
flesh.
ledge,
We will
down
eat
here.
of that flesh and hold
We're going to run up this tree
communion
again.
and be
Gonna
healed
the grass
of our
poking out of the wall.
physical sins.
Of when
and
this
we
up,
shall inherit this broken earth.
sorted back to the school, put the camera all.
Okay, so the next bit we need to... I kind of want to get all the way through to the next school bit, which is where we get the camera back.
Everything.
Love watching videos and streams while achievement hunting. It's so much more fun for that for some reason.
Where is your gospel?
I like it too. Will you ever do a video looking at your subscribers' plats? A lot of people have requested that. In the future, I think. Maybe like 100k. When I hit 100k, maybe I'll do that. I can figure out who has the worst and the best and the most diverse platinum trophies.
Well, old Nick, I guess we better put those nails in. Wait! Good. That wasn't so bad, was it? What's this? Nick, hand me that.
Well, I'll be one of the worst in that list. Things I'm not really one to judge because I don't have a great trophy list myself yet. In the future, maybe.
A modern
I will say the longer we're getting through this game, the more I'm like, oh my god, there's actually still so much left to do.
Christ, our gospel.
And I'm actually really scared. We're coming up on two of my least... My two bits I'm really not a big fan of. One of my best was The Evil Within. Oh wow, a Kumu. This is such a long bit, dude. The Nick and Laird chapter really is a pain.
Drive the other nail in and hang them up.
Remember that we opened this. Far away from this camera. If you see any barbed wire traps, just slide under them or pull under them. But it's best just to take it as far right as you can to avoid getting shot by Nick and Laird. So all the way around, keep going.
Okay, here we go.
You'll come to this peak right spot and window. Make sprinting across it, and when you get to here, you want to slide into a prone position. Don't press the button to slide like you have been previously. Make sure you slide into prone, and then pull over here to the right. You got this small little bit of shelter. Then go to your left to get behind this big rock. Stand up and get ready to run again. Just when you get past this cactus, again go into a prone position from sprinting. That'll enable you to avoid the arrow that's being shot at you. Stand up when you've got the good cover on your left of that big rock. Come up here, jump up this ledge. And for this part, we just want to sprint for it. So we're going to hug the right at first, and then keep heading right. Keep going, keep going. He'll miss his shots if you just keep sprinting. Hop up the ledge, grab these bandages.
Okay, let's get to the school bit. Okay. So we go crouch. So we're going to crawl around, grab the bandage. Then I'm going to turn around. I'm not going to use the bandage straight away. Crawl through the log. Go crouch again. Around the tent. Don't walk into that guy. Now I'm going to heal.
Fuck. Fuck me. Oh, fuck, that hurts.
And then now that I've healed, I can climb up. And then there's going to be a guy in a hut at the top, which we're going to have to juke. I will say this is not a bit of the game I'm that familiar with. This is probably one of the scariest bits of the game we're going to have. Just this whole section coming up. Okay, so we walk up here. And give this guy the run around. Just run past him. Jump up here. Fall down here. Around here, up the tree. Into the water. I died. Why did I stand up there? Ah, I didn't want to press stand up there. Why did I stand up? I pushed into something which made me stand up. I went too far forward and it made me stand up. Oh! Oh, that's annoying. That's an hour. So we honestly, where we are there was about halfway through the game. Damn it, guys. Okay, well this is all part of the process, unfortunately. This is all part of the process. Oh, wow, that one really hurts because that seems like such a dumb way to die. I didn't even get to the bits which I think should have been... What did I do wrong? I'm going to watch...
Lock the door.
Honestly, that shouldn't even be a bit to die on.
We're going to come over here, and then we're going to fill the area where you see the grass poking out of the water, which is about here, then duck down.
Yeah, I just went too far forward.
Just make sure you're not getting spotted by Nick and Laird as they come forward here. You need to wait under the water for a few
Mark this death as a milestone, yeah.
So just hang out.
We're on to Messiah attempt 3 now.
Close enough, if you go to where I said with the grass, you can see the subtitles of what Nick and Laird are saying to each other, so you can kind of get a better understanding of when they're...
Oh, I just went too far forward. I thought you had to go in the grass, but he didn't go in the grass. He went, like, up to it. So should we die in one shot from the arrows? Yes, it is. Are you doing another one this stream? I do want to. I just need to check something quickly. I feel pretty confident about the start of the game now. Actually, I mean, we need to get through the beginning bits anyway, so we'll jump into another one. All part of the process, guys. But you really do realise just how insane it is. That was really rough. Oh, I haven't pressed X. Ugh. Yeah, we'll do one more this stream, guys. One more attempt. Got it. I mean, technically, the first attempt wasn't even a real attempt. Yeah, we'll go for one more tonight, guys.
In your sleep, Jessica, I think. You know it.
So crazy that I'm back at the start of the game.
I mean,
isn't it?
I was dreaming about Jessica Gray.
Wow.
From when we were kids.
Oh yeah.
To be fair though, I shouldn't have to go and watch little bits of the guides for everything we do on these first bits now because I've sort of got all this locked down, and I'll happily. Will I happily? No, I won't happily take that death. That death's annoying because I thought that I just went too far forward. What happened was basically I was already crouched and I moved forward into a bit of the water, and I think it was trying to make me stand up, and then maybe I pressed crouch and I stood up, and as soon as you're spotted, if you get spotted in that bit right there, you are dead.
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on.
Audio's gonna be crap. We'll have to.
It's only 2 there? Yeah, no, it's 7 here. So, and as I said, a run through takes about 2.5 hours, so we're looking at probably 9:30 if I can get a good run in. So, we go again. And yeah, Nick and Laird have aimbot completely. The bit that kind of annoys me is that bit right there is completely like, there's no skill in that bit, I just was dumb. The bits straight after that are the bits which are rough and like can cause you problems. That bit really shouldn't be causing me a problem. This difficulty level really is brutal. It is and it isn't, because what I will say about Permadeath on this is that apart from the Nick and Laird sequence, it's just about running in the right areas. The problem with the Nick and Laird sequence is that they've got melee and range. They're the only ranged character in the whole game. And that adds some like real weird complications because they might just spot you when you don't realize, and if they spot you, they will shoot an arrow that will basically guaranteed kill you.
A young woman was found wandering barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest.
Oh, we lost the engine. Fuck.
Okay. We go again. Honestly, like, I thought that would feel worse. I think I'm kind of coping a little bit in my head where I'm like, it's not too bad. It's my first day. If I was on, like, attempt 30 and I was dying again something stupid, I'd be really annoyed. But, like, hey. Shit happens. Let's just not have anything. Let's just not do too much stupid stuff.
All right.
Can I turn off, like, tutorials? Show tutorials, yes. Need that off. Because I think that's what happened is I had tutorials on in the last one, which is why I ended up in that situation at the beginning where it got my camera out and started telling me about the mic and stuff. But I don't need to know any of that. And it will actually kill me in certain circumstances. As I have now learnt. Okay, the second run begins. The other thing is that the game is only 2 to 3 hours. So assuming I'm not consistently failing right at the end, every run's like an hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe. Which isn't that bad. It could be a lot worse.
Fuck.
We have power 5 bow with tracking arrows. Literally. What's funny is that the tutorial is actually kind of what killed me, because the tutorial came up and told me, it came up and told me to do something which I ignored, but it coming up kind of like threw me off. Like here, it would tell me to get my camera out and record this, which I don't want to do. I just want to run past it. Like, just let me run. Yeah, wherever we get to on this one, and assuming it's not right at the beginning, we will be... We'll do this one, and then we'll probably stop the stream. So let's try and have a good run.
Fuck this.
Okay, stamina. The stamina in this game is so annoying as well. Okay. Oh, we just got away from Marta and now we're back with her. Yay. Do you think I'll be able to do it under 10 tries? I actually think... Well, I don't want to say that I think I can, yeah. Do I think I will? I don't know, because there is just some randomness that can happen in a game like this. Do I think I can? Like, do I think it's possible? Yes, absolutely. We got halfway through the game on my first attempt. Second attempt, technically, but the first one didn't count. Okay, are we actually going to have to run away from her this time? She didn't chase us last time. It's weird that she's despawning. I've not seen that before. But I'll happily take it. Thing I don't want to happen too much is to get careless because because I'm going through a bit that I've done like successfully on multiple previous runs. That's one thing that will annoy me. And it's annoying that basically both of my first 2 deaths aren't even bits you're meant to die on. Which is annoying because on the next one it's just like I will not make that mistake again.
Oh, Jesus! Who? God wants me dead? Okay.
So you see how I didn't have the tutorial pop up that time? Because on the previous time, the tutorial popped up, and it meant that I was sat there with my camera out, playing around with it, and I had to press the microphone button, which I didn't realise, and it meant that the guy got ahead of me, which I had to wait. But luckily, I do not have to worry about that this time. Okay, we've got the really kind of long, one of the really long cutscenes coming up now. See when we get Lynn. Oh my god, help me! Get off me, loser. Like, we've still got the lead. We've still got the lead canyon sequence. We've got the what do we have? We have the demon chasing us sequence. There's still some rough stuff to happen in this that we need to get through without dying. So the quicker we can get good at doing this first bit as quick as possible, almost like a speed run, the less painful this will become.
Oh God, Blake.
Are you okay?
No.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh shit. We have to run.
Right there. Lynn, where are we going?
Away from here. Anywhere but here.
Okay, let's go, Lynn. I feel like these cutscenes are just going to get worse the more I'm doing this as well.
Ah! Oh God. Oh,
What is it?
my stomach.
The other thing, guys, I want to try and stream most of my attempts on this, but I might end up in situations where, due to, you know, time and the fact I've got to get runs in and try and get this done, I might not do streaming all of them. Obviously, then the ideal thing is that I do complete this on stream,
I need.
because that's what we want to see, but I might have to do some runs off stream, and who knows, maybe I will get it.
You fell. I thought we were all dead.
It's okay. I'm here. We're gonna get out of here, okay?
Does anyone watch The Traitors on
Talk
BBC?
about it.
Anyone from the UK? I've just seen the new season starts in on New Year's Day.
They're coming.
What a show! I mean, there's Traitors US and Traitors Australia as well, which I've watched bits of both, but yeah, banging show. Banging show. Just make sure to start the stream on the last cutscene. It won't be much point. I'm going to be recording my face. I'm going to be sat here like I am at the moment, but I might not just have stream on, you know? Because I can't always stream. The yoke? What is the yoke mate?
Not now.
Apparently, I think I'm the yoke mate.
Okay.
Salt the earth with their blood. I told you not to try this, Law. I wish you good luck. Bud, we just got halfway through it on my second attempt. And the first attempt did not count, because I literally killed myself right at the start by pressing the wrong button. So, honestly, I feel quite hopeful.
No.
You know, just gotta get through all the cutscenes. And I'm not going to sit here and no life it too many attempts. I'm going to just do it I'm going to do a couple of attempts at a time. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. I don't want to scare you, mate, but has the game crashed on you? So I've heard it can happen, but I have not had a single crash in all my time playing the game. So, but there's all those things like power cuts. My controller could run out of battery when I don't realise, but I've made sure it's charged. So, there's some odd stuff that can happen. Fingers crossed, touch wood, that we're good.
I've watched my father fuck your god to death.
Such a long cutscene, and then there's the Ethan bit as well.
No! No! Oh! For fuck's sake! Shit!
Take her home. I want to share my love with the father.
Motherfucker!
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
God doesn't love you, not like I do. Hopefully you don't get 20 deaths like Matt did. I mean, he did it a while back, and he was one of the people... He suffered so that we could succeed. Because he now has the guide, you know? So that's the whole thing, is that... It's all about taking those difficult bits and figuring out the ways to improve them. Welcome back, Slater. Yes, I died. I died in a very, very stupid way. that shouldn't have happened. So now we're back near the beginning of the game, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
Very unfortunately.
Jesus, God. Fuck were they? Called them heretics. They called Lynn a mother. It's not just a cult. Two sides. Christians and something else.
You missed kind of dumb death. Both of my deaths have been dumb, which is really annoying.
I'm sorry I have to do this. You should have loved me. You should have helped me. Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I remember this.
I don't actually think you have to wait there as long as I do. You probably don't. Like, at all. But yeah, Slater, it's all part of the process, so I don't mind, honestly. Like, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be stupid deaths. All I've got to make sure is I don't do that again. And it wasn't even like a mechanical problem. I just did something which I did something which I didn't realize was gonna screw me over. Okay, so now we got the Ethan sequence again. Yeah. I also have a couple of parcels I need to post today. So that's why I can only do one more stream. Sorry, one more attempt on this stream.
No. Not yet. Well, they'll do it if they find you out here. Come on.
Let's try again, shall we?
My name's Ethan.
But I mean, are you one of them? And which side are you on?
You mean, why ain't I trying to kill you?
Ah.
Unborn. Seen too much to keep the faith.
But you're not one of those other ones. The heretics.
Didn't say squat when my wife got skull. Had to get cast out. Didn't complain when nah. Pressed himself on my hand and leave.
I want to have those glasses Blake has. Yeah, they are like they don't get scratched, they don't get bent, they don't get broken. They are made of some serious materials. For real, they're unbreakable. They are. Completely.
I gave her a chance to run. Spun them idiots some stories. I've been gifted with talk my whole life. You probably noticed.
Jane Doe.
Sorry?
Jane Doe.
Daughter.
Jane Doe.
Pregnant. Blonde
Jane
hair,
Doe.
boys.
Yeah. What do you know? You seen her?
It's why we came here.
Is she all right? Please, mister, just tell me she's okay.
She's fine.
She's fine. That's a big fat lie, Ethan.
Oh, thank God. And God bless you.
Gigantic lie. That is.
Get you inside. Oh, hey there. You really busted your head open, didn't you?
I'll be okay.
Why'd you head down to the root cellar? Got bed down there.
Let me in.
You can hide till you're fixed up. It's all right.
I don't think I grabbed... Oh, yeah, no, I did grab that bandage last time. I lie. I was about to say I didn't grab the bandage.
Ethan's gonna treat you right.
Do you think I'm going to go back to the Four Eyes channel? I actually have been doing a couple of things here and there on it. Kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do with it, because I'm not that big of a fan of... Well, I actually quite like COD this year. I just don't... Like, Warzone has... I thought Warzone was going to come back with a bang and I was going to enjoy it, but I really don't. So who knows? Maybe Fortnite, because I'm actually playing Fortnite again. I actually like Fortnite quite a lot right now. I've tried to get back into it for the past kind of few seasons when it's come out, and I've always got a bit lost in the design of the game. But I really like how the game plays at the moment. I like the new movement mechanics. I like I like a lot about the game. Although I think, to be honest, the main thing is that I really like Battle Royale. And I don't think there's any other Battle Royale I like as much as Fortnite right now. Because Warzone's a bit in the bin. Apex feels like I'm playing its animals every game. And I'm also not a massive fan of the fact I have to play as a 3. Anytime I play, like the whole thing being built around 3. I might try and Fortnite when OG comes back. Yeah, OG looks really cool, obviously. Be careful, Ethan. You gotta be careful, man.
I can explain.
Be still. Take your penance. God loves you. God loves you.
Calamite to the devil.
I hope you find your daughter.
Let me out. I don't think he's gonna find anyone. He is so dead. Just gotta have all the strats nailed. Okay, so this is sort of the first scary bit of the game again. This is where I was in that barn and I didn't really know where I had to go. I just sort of hid until I thought I was safe. It wasn't obvious if I actually was safe. Okay. To be honest, this worked last time. I didn't actually have a problem here. I just got a bit scared.
Gentiles come again unto us and teach us what we shall do again unto the child.
Well, he's going to walk this way. I don't think he did that last time. Don't walk on the glass. Wow, they actually came after me that time. But I was too quick. Luckily. Ooh. Waking up at 4:30 tomorrow? No worries, dude. Have a nice sleep, and we'll see how we do. What I'll class as a success now is getting, obviously, I mean, it obviously makes perfect sense, but to get past what I failed on last time, but more the fact of just getting through. If I get through this whole first section twice, like, pretty fine. Like, that was a little bit different there. They actually spotted me. So that's like a variable which could happen. But, and also the guy walked very differently, so that was a bit of like an RNG sequence. We'll see what happens. Like, I would say it's a success if I definitely beat that. Where I got to previously. Don't really want to fail before then, because that's just then... It just feels like we're going backwards at that point, but it could happen. There is always RNG that can happen. I like that there's these particles. Like, you might not be able to see them. There's these really light particles. You crawl towards them.
Church. No. Some kind of...
Okay. Let's get my stamina back. Cool. I'm going to be scared jumping over that every single time I do it, by the way. Without fail. It's a scary jump. So it can just go very wrong very quickly. Hello, Omni-Man. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to Outlast. I think, honestly, the biggest success is just the fact that I'm doing it, because this is a big challenge for me. This is a massive challenge for me. But I feel like I have the... I feel like I've got the mind to do it. For now. We'll see if I'm still saying that when I, when I'm losing my mind at the fact that I've died like 40 times. Sorry, I was late getting the dying light. You know, never have to apologize for being late. I'll say that every single time anyone says that. Everyone has their own things they're doing in life. You know? The fact that you even turn up, awesome to see. How many batteries you have, it doesn't matter. You're not allowed to use them. You're not allowed to reload your camera battery. And to be honest, it's not really until the end of the game where that's even a problem. Okay, I'm going to focus up here.
That might be an elevator. It's up there, isn't it?
Finay goat. I like that. But yeah, congrats on the plat, dude. Now you get to watch me hide and run from everything. But you can already see how much more confident I now am in these sections. I'm not having to watch anything. I can just get on with it. And this is the whole point. Like I should be able to get better at this whole game as we do this.
That's gotta be it. If I can find my way back to the
Imagine if you had to like juke that woman around here. Imagine how dumb that would be. I do find it weird that there's certain enemies that if you don't go near, they don't attack you. Like, that's by design that they do that, but it's like, I don't really understand why. Because they just become annoying. Okay, Marta chase. The fact that everyone's scared of her. Up we go. I feel confident in these bits. So is there anything about the only bit I'm not? I'm trying to think of the bits I'm not as confident on. Like I suppose the second fields of like the fields of corn bit is a bit of a scary one because maybe I think I got kind of lucky last time. Like no people really appeared or did anything to me. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Right, that is true. I need to not be overconfident. I can be confident but careful. You know, that's the key thing. Confident but open to the idea that things can still go wrong. Okay. Refresh the stamina. Now we've got the chase sequence, which I feel pretty confident. Chase sequence is not a... I don't think this bit's hard. This bit feels like you're doing a platformer. You just need to run in the right direction. Okay. Get up and run. To be fair, looking behind me, it takes ages for this guy to come after me. So you do have a lot of distance. Hey, Herc, how you doing, mate? Like, he moves fairly quick, though, I suppose. Like, I don't actually know if he can catch you unless you literally don't move. Which, obviously, I wouldn't do because I'm not a dumbass.
Woe to the bloody thing. Her scum shall be in the fire. Woe to the bloody.
On my way home from school, got the Battlefield 1 plat 2 days ago. Nice, dude. 25th plat, that is huge. That's way more than I've got. Okay, get under the bed. Wait. Oh my god. I almost didn't get under the bed there. That'd been crazy. Yeah, whoever said it earlier, the crouching mechanics in this game are not good. Okay, here we go. Basically, I assume that as long as you basically run when you hear the door bust there, you always get away. I only have 5 plats. Dude, having any amount of plats is awesome. Assuming they're not, like, junk. Or you know they're junk. I mean, at least that's a bit funny, you know.
What the fuck is this?
But platinum trophies by design are not meant to be easy. I have 50 plats touch grass. Dude, 50 plats is nutty. What would you say is your hardest plat, Omni? Oh yeah. You do not go that way.
He's in the house! Embarrass not, for thou shalt conceive.
You only have 2, Bridget? That's absolutely fine. Having any amount of plats, I think is awesome. Mortal Kombat 1? Why is Mortal Kombat 1 so hard out of interest? I've not played it. I mean, I know it's a fight. I know Mortal Kombat, but what are like the trophies in it? You have 76 for Nego? Whoa, that's awesome. You're the man. I have 3 100% saves on River City Girls 2. I don't even know what that game is. I've literally never heard of that game. Okay. I took damage again. It's really annoying taking damage there. You just have to use a bandage that you otherwise probably wouldn't use. How many bandages do you have?
I'm sure I can figure a way
Leaves
to
you.
get over
So you start off with a bandage, so that's pretty good. Okay, we got the Marta cart. It's not Mario Kart, it's Marta Kart. So we have our strat, the despawn strat. Wait for her to walk away. I don't think that she can actually do anything, but you can see her despawn. Okay, now we climb over. Okay. It's Marta cart time. Let's not mess this up. Okay, let's go for the despawn. That is really consistent to do. God bless whoever figured that out, because that turns this section from something actually really annoying, inconsistent, and hard to something really easy. I'm doing Payday 3 as my next plat since you did the Payday 2 plat. Good luck. Payday 2, Payday plats in general are kind of nuts, from what I've seen. So fair play. Yeah, you can just despawn her, Wojaz. How wild is that? You despawn her, basically, because I think the idea is that if you get onto the other side of that fence, she would despawn, and there's like a bit of the fence which is, Once I'll just get in here. There's a bit on the fence where it's like it caves in a little bit, so I think if you run full speed at it, you basically put your body slightly, like you like push yourself against it, and your body's slightly on the other side of the fence, and yeah, it despawns her, which is mental. Absolutely mental. You're having a bunch of fun with Payday. Is Payday 3 any good now? I have it on Xbox Game Pass, on like PC Game Pass. I've heard it's meant to be pretty good. Oh. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't feel like it took too long to get back here. It's quite good. He called me a yoke mate again. Oh no, he called the... Oh, so your yoke mate is to do... Okay, it's to do with the whole fact of, you know, like an egg, like birth, egg, yoke mate is like your... It's a bit of a weird thing. Like, so it sounds like a joke, but Father Noth actually, like, uses it in his demonic presence.
But Val and his apostates stole away the unborn enemy. The fiend's father is escaped. She will bear her filthy yield before dawn. We have only these few hours to find her and kill her and save this paradise from hell everlasting. Where is she? Where did Val take her? I can't. This is for you, Josiah. Make the woman.
I hope Dave does Payday Plat one day. Maybe.
Where's the woman? The womb that harbors the Antichrist.
It's annoying that I just have to sit here and be like, whoa, what's going on? Like, also, we got 40 of you guys in here. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, click like. Let's get, how many likes have we got? How many likes have we even got on the stream? Let's have a little look. We've got 24 likes, but we've got 40 of you in here. I want to see at least 35 likes on the stream right now, guys. There we go, they're creeping up. Come on, next one. Who hasn't clicked like yet? Who hasn't clicked it? I know some of you haven't, because there's 40 of you in here, and there's 28 likes. Come on, let's see 29. Let's see it. Let's see it, guys. 32 likes. We've got to jump. Come on, 35. Can we see 35? Can we see 35? Come on. Come on, guys. 33. I feel like I'm in like a... What am I? I'm in an auction house. 33. Can we see 34? 34. Anyone going 34? Anyone going 34? 34 likes. There we go. 35 likes. Can we get 40? Can we see 40 likes? We're on 35. Can we see... Okay, someone removed a like. Who did that? Who did that? It was one of yous. It was fucking one of yous. Okay. I almost got out there. But we need to wait for them all to leave. We need to wait for them to go... Yeah, the mines. Where the fuck are the mines?
What the fuck are the mines?
Okay. Genuinely, it's good that I can interact with you guys in those down moments. You know, in the boring moments in between. Okay, we've got the cornfield bit again. Hopefully we can get lucky with the cornfield twice in a row. Okay, we've got the jump, scary jump. Let my run refresh. Don't know what happens if you like look too far down there or something. I feel like that could be kind of bad. Can you shave all your facial hair except for a mustache? Well, I've kind of missed Movember, so probably not. Okay, there's the free bandage. Can we get good RNG? I think we got good RNG again. We did. That was really good RNG again. Good RNG. That's what we like to see. New heist coming to Payday 3. Called the First World Bank, which is a remaster. Oh, that's cool. I know that one. Because I played Payday 1 quite a bit, actually. I played Payday 1 more than I think I played Payday 2. When that kind of first came out. Because it was the first, like, co-op heist game.
That should do the trick.
I think Payday 2 I'd like more if its payment model wasn't so annoying. You know, the fact it's like, oh, you need like 1 million different DLCs. Okay, as soon as she spawns, we run away.
I could fit through that if I could get the gate open.
Wait for a second. She should despawn for now. About the Heat reference where Dallas tells the citizens that their money is insured by federal government and such. Honestly, I don't know much of like the references and stuff in it.
Jesus. Prayed for refrigeration.
Should have prayed for refrigeration. I just realized that these are bodies. I genuinely always thought that they were like cattle. It should have been fairly obvious, shouldn't it? It's Outlast. What did I miss again? Hey, Scoo. You've missed the first 2 attempts of Messiah, and we're about 40 minutes into attempt 3. And it's looking like I'm pretty comfortable at this first bit of the game. But honestly, the first bit of the game is probably... I don't know if it's the easiest. I actually think the blood rain sequence is one of the easiest. Assuming you know where you're going. Oh my god, I wasn't crawling there for some reason. The crouching and prone mechanics are so ass in this game. I thought I was about to die there, dude. God's sake. Okay. Marta chapter done again. Fuck. For God's sake, man. That should just be so simple. Actually ridiculous.
Before I found her hanging. Wake up. Wake up. I'm still here.
Yeah, that was really close, Wojaz.
The other half of this must be somewhere.
I was just like stuck.
The hangman somewhere. For Lynn to find.
I'm also doing the DLCs with the main game, which is hell at its finest. Jesus, that sounds atrocious.
Unforgivable. Sounds about right.
Hide in the locker. And wait. So I wait until that blue haze appears, and then I'll get out of the locker, do a bit more running, and it just means we avoid the jump scare, which is A, nice because I think it avoids you using camera battery that you don't need to use, but B, it also means I don't get jump scared, which is nice. Because this jump scare got me bad. Dave, if you had a PS3, would you try do Payday the Heist plat? Because it hasn't been done before on YouTube, like not even a video on the Oh, really? Does it have one? Might be a dumb question. Does it actually have one? Yes, it does. Oh, cool. How long does the trophy guide says it takes? I bet it's quite long. Okay, we're back at the chapter which killed us, guys. Well, keep in mind, I almost died on the last run to getting caught by the guy in the tent as well. Which would have seriously sucked.
Oh, Christ. Okay, it's not that far. This isn't so bad.
It's annoying. The mines are literally there, so if we were to somehow survive this, we would literally get to the mines. I actually saw a video earlier which was like a glitched run where you can complete the game in like an hour and you skip a lot of the first bit of the game. And I didn't realize it was a really old video, and I was like, oh, I'm going to learn how to do this. But yeah, I don't think you can do it anymore. There's been a few patches for the game, so no more glitching through the whole game. How lucky that we land in a tree there, by the way. How fucking lucky. Hey, Nick and Laird, welcome back, dude. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say, but it does say it's an 8 out of 10 difficulty, okay, which means it's probably going to be pretty long.
Taking the long way.
Okay, I'm going to focus up here because I genuinely almost died on this bit on the last run. Which would be ideal if I would not have that happen. You got Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5 plats. You're an animal, Omni. You're an animal. Okay, this is where shit gets real, guys. Again. Okay, I need to not run into... There we go. That was better. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, this is the first Nick and Laird bit then. Now, I've never died on this bit before. I took some random damage there. I thought I was dead there because I took some random damage from something or other. And so I thought that the arrow was going to kill me. Wow. What was that random bit of damage? This game really just loves to throw stupid shit at you. It really does. Okay, we're very, very close to the bit which I failed on before. Super, super close, guys.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is the Nick and Laird hang 'em up sequence. Okay, while this happens, I'm going to go to the loo. I just need to make sure I'm back in decent enough time that like I'm able to get myself off the cross. Okay, we're back in a sec, guys.
Let go! Fuck! Give him to us! Let us have him! Fuck off! God damn it! No! Ah, praise God and his prophet now. Praise God. Forgive me, Lord. But I have to be sure. Open his mouth, Nick. There you go. God, please, let him be the one. He's unmarked. He's pure. He is the skull Messiah. You half-wit dog's cunt. He ain't been transubstantiated yet. He ain't been born.
I'm back.
On that cross. Get my hammer and nails.
Does this game have any way of killing enemies? No. There's no way you can kill the enemies in this game. I don't even think... Do we ever actually kill... Well, enemy... We do... We kill enemies in like a certain way at certain points. But there's certain enemies who do die, but we don't really kill them. We run away and hide. Dave, what will you do for Christmas? Good question. We'll be going to my partner's family's place. That's usually what we do. My parents come over. We both got very small families, so we just spend it together, and it's nice. I'm used to a small Christmas because I've always had a small family, so it'd be a bit weird if I had because I have such a small family. If I then had Christmas that suddenly were really big, you know, that'd be a bit weird for me. Not weird because that's the wrong word. It'd be different.
Where is your gospel?
Where is your gospel?
Have a gospel for us to guide us. Salvation after the end.
Also, by the way, guys, which one's Nick and which one's Laird? I assume Nick's the little dude and Laird's the big guy.
Well, old Nick, I guess we better put those nails.
I'll tell you what. While I'm watching this, while this is happening, I'm going to go back to this and check how I do this bit properly.
So bad, was it? What's this? Nick, hand me that. Is that a camera? A record? Of course. How could I not see it? A modern Christ would use a camera, not a book. This is our gospel. How could I not have known? Please forgive me for doubting you. There is no suffering that I do not deserve. I am a worm, festering wound. I must study his lessons. Drive the other nail in and hang him up. You are liable. No.
No, I'm getting nailed to the cross. We're actually so close to I would say that Nick and Laird is the second biggest reset point of Messiah Run. What would you say is the biggest reset point, Simon? Out of interest. Got up on some Payday 3 while watching the stream? Awesome, dude. Will you get the plat tonight? God knows. If I beat this, then yes. But I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not like there's not even any point in me saying no. I'm gonna keep going until I get the plat because like it could take a lot of tries. You think mines? Yeah, I'm assuming. I was assuming mines. Mines are rough. Definitively rough. Okay, we are so close to the bit where we failed last time. How long does it take for someone to beat Messiah? About, like, 2 to 2.5 hours, basically. There's quite a lot of downtime. Like, there are really bits that you can't really fail on. But to be honest, I think I died on a bit you really can't fail on. So, it's definitely possible. Glitchless, the Marta wagon sequence before the patch, current version, the Heretic chase into the library sequence. Yeah, the Heretic chase into library sequence, I feel very confident about that section. Actually. But yeah, the Marta wagon sequence. I watched a video on how you despawn her, so I've found the Marta sequence, the Marta wagon sequence is now a really easy sequence for me, and I do it quicker because typically it can take an annoying amount of time. You have to kind of keep going around, but because I can despawn her, that's really handy. What's my next platinum trophy? Not sure. Okay, I need to focus up here, guys, because this is where I died last time. It was when I went into the water. I stood up and Nick and Led shot me. What's good is the amount of time it's taken me to get back here. I actually feel like I'm pretty confident with it. Like it hasn't taken me too long, you know. Okay, get this guy to come after me. We are absolutely coming up on the bit which I died. Can you choose? No, I will always choose my plats, mostly. Just because, like, I know what videos are going to... I think I know better now what videos are going to be performing better overall. I'm going to grow the channel and get more reach. The hardest part of Nick and Led sequence is retrieve the rope segment. That's the sequence I'm the most scared of. Because there's a lot that can go wrong there. Okay, this is the bit which I died last time. Okay, I ain't moving this time. This is literally where I died last time because I got up by accident. Wait until they go. Okay, officially, guys, it's a PB! We got a PB, guys.
I keep coming back earlier. What the fuck?
Okay, this is the bit with the demon, so I do have to be a bit careful here. So I've got the bathroom door open, luckily, here.
Is that a phone?
Okay, wait for all that stuff to go. That's a little strategy to not have to run fully away from the demon, which is nice. This is now we're into unknown territory, guys. A little bit now.
Hello? Oh, thank God you're alive. I need you to stay calm. We're going to get you help. We'll get you out of there. I want you to find a place to hide. Someplace safe where you can remember the taste of her kiss when you felt her neck break, you diseased cocksucker.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second and just watch everything that's going to happen because we're getting onto a really rough bit. Okay, honestly, we need to basically now get to the bit where Nick and Laird bury us. You're saying it's you think about 6 tries? Okay. I mean, 6 tries would be really solid. Okay, this is the annoying bit, guys. Okay, I've got to focus up here. Focus up.
I can still find my way to the mine.
I need the bandage on the side here. Come on. Okay. Okay, we got through that whole sequence. Oh. Can Helen choose your platinum? Do you mean Helena, my partner? No, she can't. I don't trust her to make a good decision. Oh, I'm so happy we made it through there. Come on. Lots more to do, but like that's good.
Yes, we've returned him to the way of sorrows. So wait. Take him. When he rises, we all will have our communion.
Don't! Please don't! Please don't!
Please. So make sure you've got full sprint before you get running through here. You're going to see these guys crawling through the grass. Make sure you avoid them. Look kind of like black shadows in the grass. Just make sure and come through here. Keep going to the left now. Once you get keep going. Once you get through here, hop over the tree. Coming up to your left now. You might run out of sprint at this point. I usually do. Come up here. And up here. Keep going. And I'm waiting for my sprint to come back. So this is the direction we gotta go.
Okay, I know where I need to go for this bit. I'm looking at a guide. That is happening. Rope sequence into final Nick and Laird chase. The first Heretic chase into the library sequence. The second chase, 4 Heretics in the mines, and the final chase in the mines before finding Lynn. Sounds about right. That's everything I need to do. Okay, we're up here. I've actually never failed the first Heretic chase sequence. Like the one in the Blood Rain area.
You'll slide down here. Hop over this gap.
Okay. So we got, this is the rope section. And which I'm definitely going to need to watch a video on how we do. Because unfortunately none of the checkpoints are in a good place to practice this. Okay. Make sure I'm lined up here. There we go. Okay, let me watch a video on this.
Put into the window. Right, I wait here before I go over this door, through this gap above the door. Just to get some sprint back. This guy's going to run away for you. You might want to pause for a second to let him run away. Don't let him get too far away, though, because that can screw up the timing on this. Come around the back of this building, and then make sure you go around the back of this outhouse as well, otherwise a guy will grab you from there. Head to your right.
So back of 2 buildings,
here,
then
outhouse as well, otherwise a guy will grab you from there.
Left 2 buildings, left
here,
well, right building, up the hill.
To go though. Head down. We're going to go and get that rope from down here by the little fire.
Okay, this is where I need to
go. So
when you get the rope, I need to know where you go.
Again, come around the fire and go to your right.
So left round the fire, sprint
to
the
left and just
cabin.
Keep running straight here.
Pop
That tree,
right of that, right of that.
the right side of the tree, and then over
And
here
left
to the
of the
left side
cabin.
Of this cabin. Past this guy. Keep
Okay, I'm just going to commit, guys. It is iframes, of course it is. Yeah, I accidentally stood up in the water. Such a dumb mistake. Okay. Gotta focus here, guys. So much focus.
Thanks.
Okay, here we go, guys. I might just be dead here. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was not the way that was meant to be done. Oh my god. I thought you could go left past that guy. Oh my god. I need to look up a better strategy for that if I have to do that again, because that guy was completely blocking the way, and so I had to think on the spot at how I was going to do that. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I thought I was 100% dead there. I'll tell you what, I'm really glad I completed that, because that gives me confidence on that one moving forward. Otherwise, I think I would have an anxiety attack trying to do that next time.
Degrees from the ladder and if you turn around and just move forward at like 180 degrees from the ladder we just came down, you'll find the door, move forward and turn to your left, and you'll see the light at the end of the corridor. If you turn around and just move forward at like 180 degrees from the ladder we just came down, corridor that you could run down, good easy way, and you'll be able to see Jessica in the mic. Have a look if you just on control for our vision to get the game left, and the way to do that though is to save as much.
Okay, I think I know where we're going now. Had to take a deep breath after that, man. Second half of the game, guys. I genuinely feel like I'm more confident on this section of the game. But stuff can happen.
Maybe I could... Fuck.
Either way, whenever we might die or complete this today, we've made some great progress in 3 attempts, and I still don't count that first attempt. So I'd say we're actually on attempt 2 right now. You didn't see it, Simon, but literally I died as soon as you had to do the shimmy across the ledge in the as soon as you get off the helicopter. I accidentally pressed X and just jumped off the map. Okay, let's just not screw this. Wait, what did I do wrong? What am I doing wrong here, guys? It's not the right vent. Wow, okay. Oh, it's the one over here, isn't it? Yeah, that was dumb. Wasted a bit of night vision there. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, some night vision wasted. The thing which will kill me the most in this run is if lack of night vision gets me killed. So interestingly, so he tells you to get this out.
Jessica!
Use.
Jess! Hey!
Quick, the day is done. Oh God, the sun, look down upon thy little one. O light of light.
Jessica!
Give me this
Can you hear me?
And shed round me thy presence bright. I need not fear if thou art near. Thou art my savior, kind and dear. Quick, the day is
Yeah, knowing when to sprint is very important.
Look down upon thy little one, O light of light. This night, and shed round me thy presence bright. I need not fear if thou art near. Thou art my savior, kind and dear. Quick, the day is done. Oh God, the sun. Look down this way, Blake.
Jess, are you there?
There we go. This was so old when the game released, the microphone was draining your battery so fast. I heard about that. That's rough. The other one's the platinum, which I count as part of the overall trophies, you know. Okay, so now we got to get on the... Now we got the lake, which is an annoyingly long sequence.
Okay, I'm not putting a fucking toe in that water. There's something wrong. That lake is wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to put the platinum in the count, but technically the game has 25 trophies, you know, including the platinum, so I'll put it there. And there's a little platinum there, so it makes sense that it's there. Okay, got to jump here. Okay, made it. Perfect. Okay, run past all these dudes. Straight over to the raft.
That could get me across.
To the raft! Now the raft, can you really die on the raft sequence? Probably not. So really, to be honest, the next hard thing is the Heretic chase into the school chase. And then you got the other Heretic chase afterwards. The elevator chase, I don't really mind too much. Oh my god, if I get to the elevator, I'm going to be, like, crapping a brick. Because then we've only got, really, the caves. Very difficult. I don't know why they insist on making this bit so long. It's just lame.
Your bearings, you need to 180 and follow the lines back to the edge of the pool. you'll notice that I'm completely in darkness and I'm not using night vision. What you'll want to do is just move forward for about 20 seconds. So count to 20 whilst you're moving forward. Once you reach 20, pull up the camera and you should be at the edge of the pool. That's how I judge that. Seems to always work for me. Camera, to vision.
These are signs.
So what I like to do here is you pull up the camera with the
God, I'm just
turn
losing my
around, so
shit.
you can use the lines to get your bearings. You need to 180.
Yeah, so there's the pool sequence.
Need to open up this stamina back for a second. To the bathroom. And get around the door. Right out of the door. You've got your stamina back. You're gonna hear the guy chasing you, heading you right out of the door. Right again here. Once you reach the end, you're gonna get pushed back by this guy. Turn it around. Head back the way you can. Go left. All the way down. And then left again. But yeah, this is where you can go ahead off and go. All the way up. All the way up to the top.
Wait, did I die? Wait, did I die? How did I die? What killed me? Wait, what, guys, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my god, I wasn't looking. I was watching a guide. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the third death I've had that's completely pointless. I'm trying to do too much at once, man. Oh. So dumb. The thing is, I looked back over here, and I saw that the thing's happening, but I was like, okay, this is just like a quick time event, and I get back on the thing. I'm going to have to watch that back and just realise what happened there. That will go down as just the dumbest death. I've honestly had 3 deaths on bits which I just shouldn't, like, are just the most stupid bits to die on. To experiment is to fail. To fail is to learn is to advance. You are right, like, the whole point now is that I will never let that happen again on that bit. Ever. Literally ever. For God's sake, man. I'm so annoyed with myself. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel, Mitch, but the problem is, like, I feel like I got lucky with, like, the rope sequence there. I feel like I got lucky. And it's like, I might not get lucky like that again. I got given luck there to then lose it completely. Like, I threw it in the bin. Completely threw it in the bin. And we were literally heading into, literally that you have that whole raft sequence, and then there's a solid amount of just like stuff that was going to test me, and I didn't even get to try it, man. Oh, you died in the Heretic River, where the heretics spawn. See, those are the bits which catch you off guard. This is kind of the biggest thing about this, is that there's these like run killer segments, and you focus so hard on them that you just forget about like the bits in between. Hypothetically, you could just dashboard out the game and restart it, or does it just nuke the save? There is no save. There's no save. So if you ever quit the game, so you can't actually quit the game during a run. You have to you would just have to pause and then leave, or maybe put your PS5 into sleep mode. I'm in disbelief with myself right now. So unfortunately, I don't have enough time right now to do another one. But what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go chapters, and I'm just going to... Let's have a look at some of the other like run killer segments. Let me just get rid of the Messiah attempt thing at the top. We'll just have a look at some... We'll just have a look on Nightmare on some of these difficult ones. So we could just do like the Ascension. We could do Ascension. Yeah, you have to do it all in one go. One thing I'm going to do, before I do my next run, I'm going to have a look at different people's attempts on how they do the rope, because that guy who blocked the path almost ended it there as well. There's a reason why this is 8 out of 10 difficulty. Yeah, absolutely. So, I quite like the ballsy strat to do this. Basically, I like the strat of this. Yeah, the rest of it's not hard at all. Well, I mean, the game's fairly difficult, but like, it's not a super difficult game. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I would do this. So I like the gung ho strat of doing this. So he's going to slap the door 5 times. One. On the 5th time we run. I really like the gung-ho strat. See, I don't have the fear of failing now, which is probably quite good. Saw this in Noah's video. I think I saw it in Noah's video too, but I think it was it's Matt who put this in his video. Like, to me, I just don't think that's hard. I think the only hard bit is maybe getting caught on that first bit where you have to go through the wood, because doing that without the flashlight, without night vision is quite difficult. We'll do the... I'll show you the... what do you call it? I'll do the... I'll do the library as well. Because I know the library like the back of my hand. I've practiced all these bits. This is the sad thing, because I would have got to this bit, and I feel like I would have been fairly comfortable. The thing is, Noah beat Messiah on his first try, which caught me off guard the most. I want to know if he was streaming, because streaming does make it harder, because you've got to be like super focused, which I'm not. But no, he did beat on his first try, which is cool. things I feel confident in my like strats, you know? I don't feel like the strats are the problem. I've just like that death will go down as the most painful death that I've had. I don't think I'll have another death more annoying than that. Even something else like that's not like super like, oh, like the run killer and I lost. There's nothing that will get me like that. Okay, let's try and do this without dying then. Ye old So we go down here. I've gone the wrong way. It's this way, isn't it? So you see, I'm so confident on this bit, man. This bit doesn't even freak me out because I practiced it. This is such a good bit to be able to practice because you can literally pick a checkpoint that you were able to just spawn here and do it, you know? Because I also use Noah's strategy for this one where you start looking behind you. So you get here, you turn around, you walk straight back. You go one pillar, you go on the third pillar, you run forward. 2 pillars. Start running forward. Use a bit of night vision here to not run into tables. And then through here, and you move right, and then the Heretic grabs you. Okay, let's see if I can do this bit without failing. This is just to prove to myself that I'm not awful, I'm just dumb. Which is equally dumb, you know. Like, if it's more dumb if I'm just able to do it, you know. Anyone who's joined, by the way, this is not my Messiah run. This is a practice nightmare. Have a go, you know. It always sounds like they get really close to you here. But I don't actually think they do. Like, I always feel pretty confident I can do that. Can I speak Irish? I can't really do the accent, and I also can't speak Gaelic, which is like the Irish actual language. So no. I can go top of the morning to you. That's about it, which is like very stereotypical. Man, I would have smashed this section. It's actually annoying me so much. This is where you get chased into the toilets.
Fuck.
Learn the school like the back of my hand. Look how easy this is, guys. Think of this game as a penance. It's difficult, but not impossible. Nick and Laird is definitely the worst chapter. Like, I don't think this section is hard at all. Guaranteed, having said that, I will die on a bit that I didn't think I would die on.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused. You don't have to hide. Let me help you. I remember being a young man.
I'm just gonna finish off this bit and then I'm gonna probably call it. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll get all the way to the mines. Oh my god, can't fall off there, can I? Don't know. Yeah, I'll get all the way to the mines. I probably won't do the whole mines right now, but worst death is forgetting to charge your controller. That I think would be actually. I think that literally just not pressing a spam button when I'm told to, because I'm not looking at the game on a permadeath run, is the worst. Like, genuinely terrible. Like this bit as well, they make it sound like these enemies are right on you, but I don't think... I think it's more to just scare you, rather than actually them be able to really kill you. Like, I've never died on this bit as well. Okay, so then this is the elevator sequence. So this bit's like... The one thing in the iframes videos, he does a lot of like the sliding in this. I just think you run. I think you absolutely bolt it. So, make sure I've got my stamina back. Activate the lift, and then instantly start moving towards the area I have to run to. It won't let me go all that far. Like, I get here, it slows me right down. And then I'm going to start spamming the sprint button to activate sprint, and now I'm just going. Once again, I don't know how... It sounds like they get closer to you here than I actually think they do. And then that refreshes your stamina enough to just go. Like, look, they're nowhere near me now. Like, once again, I've never died on that bit. Slide to save. I don't like the sliding to save stamina thing. I think it's good on sections where you need to save stamina. But, like, that bit, you don't need to. And a lot of people in his comments were saying, oh, by the way, you don't really need to do that. You can just go. Oh, can I read your message from above? Dave, if you play Payday, Hoxton would be amazing since he's British. I know Payday. I know the characters in Payday, or most of them, I think. Actually, no, I don't. No, I've got literally no idea. But I know Hoxton. I know of Hoxton. Okay, we're at 440 feet, and now we go. It's probably a habit you picked up. Yeah, I think it's one of these things where you sort of convince yourself it might be helping more than it actually is. That's the way I see it. Where it's like, it's not a bad thing to do, but I think especially on that specific sequence, a lot of people were saying I was doing all the slides and stuff, and it was actually getting me caught, because whilst I was saving stamina, I was overall going slower. Okay, let's see if I can do the heretics in the mines bit. By the way, if anyone's joined, if anyone's new, this is not a Messiah run this time. This is just a nightmare practice. I've done 3 Messiah runs and I've failed 3. So I'm gonna try my. This gives me another chance to try my dangerous strat for the heretic corridor, which is obviously a bit of a rough bit of the game. So I'll wait a couple of seconds for this guy to move.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused.
Climb on down. Can drop near the bottom. Fake man. To the right. To the left. Climb on in. Climb through here. And then when we get through, I should just press X and climb up. There we go. Is this despawn the 3 get chased by 4 strategy? No. This is the godlike Matt strat, which is a bit of like... it seems like so dumb. I guarantee it won't work this time, but it's worked pretty much every time I've done this and practiced it. So first guy, obviously, he drops down. Because interestingly, there's not 3 guys, nor 4. There's only 2 actual dudes in here, I'm pretty sure. So there's that one. So he goes in that door and shuts it. And then literally all we're going to do is get chased by him and run all the way to the end. So up here. So basically just after the light streak. And you just hide. And then eventually the guy will walk in a direction. And you hope he doesn't walk in your direction. Because I find that this is just such a tight area that I really don't like the idea. No, look, I'll show you. There's a literally... So we've seen the first guy, and this is going to be the second guy. Okay, so we're running through the door. Now we go past the streak of light. Then we hide here. And then if I peek out here, you'll see the guy who's chasing us... He goes, and he's that one. So the one who chased me is that one. He stops chasing me, and he's going to stay here. Now, if you just wait here long enough, he will walk in a direction. And all we need to happen is for him not to walk all the way down the corridor to us. If he does, then I'll have to dip into here and go a bit freestyle. But there's a high likelihood he goes either in the door on the right or he goes in the door on the left. And if he does either of that, I'm fine. I can just run past. I mean, we may as well at this point do the Val sequence. Okay, so he's about to start walking. Where's he going to go? There we go. He's going to open that door. And now all we do is we just run past. And that's it done. Now, I've done that 3 times, and I've had him either go in one of those 2 doors every single time now. And it means you don't need to do like the whole, you don't need to do the whole thing of like getting the cart to go, sorry, you don't need to get him to like pull you out and stuff, which can be a bit of an annoyance. You don't have to do any of that. I may as well just keep going here. I'm not, basically, I think what I'll keep doing is until I get to Lynn. And then we'll stop. Crawl through here.
If you've done something.
Keep in mind, I've done all this without my flashlight. Sorry, without my my oh, maybe we are meant to go right. Oops. The amount of times this game has seared something into my memory, it's the kind of game to do it, though, isn't it? It really is. Definitely either between now and 6th attempt, you'll get the trophy. I feel so comfortable in this second half of the game. It's just the Nick and Laird chapter, but really specifically, I think it's just the rope bit, which we did. Imagine, I'd be able to do this. It's so annoying, dude. I'd so be able to do this. I'm kind of proving to myself now that if I didn't fail that quick time event, that I would actually succeed here. What trophies do I need? I only need Messiah and Saint, which is basically beating the game on the hardest permadeath difficulty without reloading the camera battery. So essentially you have limited night vision for the whole game. So this is the bit where we drop down and then Val chases us. You're lurking, Herc? No worries, dude. But yeah, this isn't a Messiah run, by the way, Jalma. This is just messing around in like a practice.
We are creatures of appetite. I want to feel your hunger. I want to see your true face. Your seed will burn this world.
Where's Lynn?
Welcome her, infant lord, naked and hiding nothing. I lay down this mess.
You crazy motherfucker!
I show
Where
my
is she?
true face. Show me your true face.
Okay. This is where we get chased by Valerie. Come on, Val. Come on now. Yeah, she definitely is one of the easiest of the three because she's just really slow. And also, she might not even, I don't know if she one-shots you, but she's so slow. Is sort of that's the biggest thing. Like, I feel pretty confident about this section as well, so you get through here, run to the switch, activate it, 180-degree turn, go crouched. She's gonna come in. And she walked past me. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, buddy? One sec, I'm just trying to have a little go at this. So now that she's walked past, we just need to walk past her. Now, one thing I learned is in here, if you go crouched and look up and walk under this, you don't break the light, which is really handy. So then we stand up. Switch is here. And then you just come over. You stand here against the wall. You guys can probably barely see this. And then we wait for her. She's going to cycle back in here. And all we need to do is basically go prone. We'll crouch in the water when she when we see her. And then when she goes past, we just go past her. She should come back. We have been quite quick, so she hasn't cycled back here yet. Okay, here she comes. So go crouched here. Luckily, you can be underwater so long in this game. Okay, let her go past. Sneak on past her. Okay, she has actually spotted us. But it's fine, we have camera battery. Okay, climb on up. Okay, and then this is the old push the minecart. How's the game going? Expert now. So we actually failed, I'll show you, we did 3 Messiah attempts, so this actually needs to become 4, which I'll just do in a second. I'm not actually doing Messiah at the moment. I'm basically doing... What I'm doing is I've basically gone to a checkpoint, and I'm now doing the whole game. Well, I'm doing what I had left of the game. I died in the most stupid ways. Basically, long story short, all 3 deaths, Lewis, have been the most stupid deaths possible. I have not died on any of the actual difficult stuff. What happened in the second attempt? I died in... So you know the bit where in the Nick and Laird sequence where you have to crouch in the water, and basically then you have to wait for them to just sort of piss off. I accidentally stood up, and then instantly got shot. Which is just is trash. That's why it hurts so much. This whole thing. Because I've done 2 stupid things. If it was just 1, I wouldn't be that annoyed. I've technically done 3. The first death I literally died at the start of the game because I jumped off a cliff. Yeah, literally just before you get your camera.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
Okay, so this is the bit where she chases you. Oh, this bit can be a bit annoying. Because she's right up your ass. And there's actually like shit you can get stuck on. Luckily she lights the way up for us, which is kind of nice of her. Okay, and then this is where the... This is where the people chase us. Becoming quite the horror expert. Yeah, now, yeah, I've got a plan for a bunch of horror games. The thing is, it's not even just that, like, I'm sort of in this niche where, like, horror seems to perform well. I actually really like horror games. I always have. I was such a massive PewDiePie and Markiplier fan when they were, like, doing all like the indie horror games and stuff. So I've just always been a fan of these kind of games. Like, if I didn't like Outlast, there's no way I would be committing to trying to get this trophy. This game is it's plus resource management and a little bit of luck. Yeah, just a tiny bit of luck. Horror games always do well. Yeah, it does seem to be a good niche in general to get into. I think it's like an evolution of like, because obviously it used to just be play the horror games and get scared of them, and like now you have sort of like the scariness, but you also have the completionist, and a lot of the horror games have some of the worst trophies in, like this one. It's actually annoying, guys. Like, look how I feel so comfortable doing this. Like, this is nothing. Pretend Outlast 1 has a plan. Well, it has trophies. So you can at least get all the trophies. Like, also, I would just... If I was to do a video on Outlast 1, I would still say I got the platinum. Kind of thing. Like, because you basically did. Okay. So, at this point, you get the pocket sand chucked in your face. And then, to be honest, I'm not going to play through this whole bit because you have this whole bit where you have to walk around with Jessica and then Loudermilch comes along and that bit takes ages. So, not going to happen. Haven't played it. The remake Dead Space is phenomenal. That's 100% on my list. Early next, well, not early next year, but early on my list. I want to play that game. Favorite horror ever made. Don't know how many times I've done it. Well, that's definitely going to be on my list. Okay, guys. I am going to be calling the stream there. 3 Messiah attempts down. The next one we'll be doing is 4. Xbox has the Messiah trophy in Outlast 1. Oh, does the PlayStation 1 not have it? Is that why? I've seen that there's an achievement for it, because I know Snam did it. That's annoying, because I was going to do... Well, I'll probably do Outlast Trials and stuff at some time. Okay, honestly, guys, I'm going to take today's stream as a decent success. I genuinely have this feeling in my gut that if I hadn't failed that raft sequence there, we would have headed into the blood rain sequence. The only sort of hard bit which I haven't shown today that I can do is the, I guess, the pool sequence. But that's not that hard. You just do a 180-degree turn, run, and spam jump. So, yeah. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. But that's life, guys. We sometimes just have to deal with it. Yeah, glad I could catch you too, Lewis. And yeah, guys, it's been a fun stream. We've been live for 4. It doesn't feel like I've been live for 4 hours. This is a hard trophy, man. I wasn't expecting it to get it today. Honestly, today's stream went better than I thought it would. We could run into some more problems next time. Who knows? I'm probably going to be live again tomorrow, doing more of these runs. I also might do another run tonight, off stream, on camera. I might do it, just because I want another go. I feel like we've done well today, but I'm not completely satisfied because of how stupid that death was. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to cut the recording there, and we will be back tomorrow, unless I platinum in this game tonight. See you guys soon.